We are live.
Hello, humans.
What's going on, everybody? I have to share this out because I went live before sharing it.
What's up, everyone? It's a heck of a weekend, huh?
Everyone freed their Elpis yet?
We had to start with the biggest story of the night. Can you share this in the rooms, Frank?
Yeah, I did. I put it in here already.
We had to start with the biggest news of the night. The banners went up. The people booed. The names appeared on the banner. And when the dust settled, the people went crazy and they've had enough and they booed. And this is the biggest news of the week. Well, banners, right? With names? People booing?
Oh, yeah.
There can only be one thing that I'm talking about. And that's that Dan Housing debuted at Elimination Chamber.
Hey, that was cool.
Guys.
He's free.
He's free. He can do whatever he wants now. Anyway, that's not the banner we're talking about, and that's not the people we're booing about, although they were booing at that banner. Anyway, never mind. We'll wait for Anthony to get settled. Chat room, what's going on? We got some people in the chat here. We got Wesson, we got Carlos, we got DJ, we got Christy Brinkley, we got RWK88. Who else is in the chat? Reveal yourselves.
Say hello.
If you like Anthony, hit that like button.
Oh, I'm going to like it, then unlike it, then like it again.
Yeah.
Wesson says folks. Oh, well, there you go.
Folks.
We got some topics tonight. What?
We had a rare Anthony sighting this weekend in person. The man himself.
And we'll see him again on the 30th, and then we'll see him again in June.
Yep.
So there you go. We got plenty of topics tonight. We got to get through here. Sony's done some nefarious things again. Resident Evil 9. We'll get into that. Lots of news for Resident Evil 9.
Oh, yes.
Xbox is exposed. They exposed the paid shills. Man. That might be the banner we were really talking about. I don't know. Who knows?
Embarrassing, huh?
It's very embarrassing. If your name is on that, I'd be scared right now.
I was going to say, I wouldn't want to be on that thing. You're crazy. Oh,
man,
it's all going to come out.
We got Hockey Fan in the chat room tonight. What's going on, Hockey Fan? The man whose steelbook was canceled by Best Buy. I'm not rubbing it in, but we have to talk about this because Anthony's got some thoughts.
Yeah, that's messed up. You want to talk about the before Anthony comes in, or as he's coming in, the insane physical copy thing that we went through this weekend?
Why don't you talk about it since you were there?
Okay, so Friday morning rolls around. I bought the game digitally on PS5.
Hang on, Wicked Hot, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's
Go
up,
ahead.
Oh,
Wicked?
yeah.
Perry was like, "Can you pick up a couple copies, one for each system?" I was like, there's a problem with that because I'd already been to Target and Best Buy, and they didn't have a single copy on the shelf. Not for Switch, not for PS5, nothing. And then it said online they had a couple copies for Switch, like 2 copies in my store. So I went to GameStop. They had a couple copies left for PS5, and they had like 2 copies for Switch. So I got him the PS5 and the Switch. And then I went to Walmart to see if they had Xbox, and I found out that they don't carry the physical version of Requiem in Walmart at all. Or at least they didn't then. I haven't checked the website since, but same with Target. They only have the digital code because I had the guy look it up. So if you want this game physically, If you see it, just buy it. Otherwise, you could order it. But I don't know, man. It's
The
not good.
guy at GameStop today told my buddy, "Oh man, I can't find a physical copy of it on PS5." And my friend told me that, and I was like, "He works at fucking GameStop. He didn't pre-order it. Like all these motherfuckers try to get us to pre-order games, and this guy didn't pre-order it at his own job."
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if you put in Requiem for Xbox on Walmart and you hit in store, it's just the digital codes. Let me double check Target too. They do not carry this in the store.
El Nini, what's up? It's another issue of Xbox. Is they're not getting the third parties to put this shit out, and they need that more than ever right now.
Yeah, well, my Target doesn't have like any copies at all on any platform, and Xbox is the same thing. It's just the code. So,
Yeah.
very interesting.
Got the very last copy at my Walmart. I don't even know if they even got any for
Well,
Xbox.
that's why
on that. It's just
I don't even want to give
PS5.
Frank the copy to return because I don't want that asshole buying.
Yeah, but then you're gonna be stuck with it for like however, who knows how long.
I know.
Problem.
I got my steelbooks right here, and I didn't realize how much they were going for online, so I might have to unload those. The PS5 steelbook, it was going for $199 sold. The Xbox Series steelbook, which is going for a lot less, which I don't get, but it's going for $150 sold. You guys want to check the prices real quick?
Sure.
Dizzy Delta, what's up?
The generation pack is expensive too.
Oh man, I canceled that.
I opened mine, but whatever. Okay, let's check the steel books. The Xbox one just sold for 180.
Oh, thank God. What up?
PS5 one sold for 175. You know why? People are probably getting their stuff canceled and they're going to get it.
Well, Hockey
They're
Fan
buying
had
into
his
the
canceled
FOMO.
today.
Yeah. Oh, the Switch even had a steelbook, 145 it sold for.
Venom Dave, what's up, man?
Let me check the
Dave?
generation pack just for fun. Not that I'm going to sell it, but
That's the 3-pack for Switch.
yeah, that one went for 175, 189, 185. So pretty crazy, man. People want this physically. The generation pack I can't understand because they're all key cards, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's still something physical. That's what these guys want. They want to collect it. They don't care.
Yeah. Interesting. But we'll see if more copies come into stores. I think you called it the best. You said they're just doing this on purpose so people buy digital and then double dip.
They know that, yeah, they know they're going to double dip. Can you message Anthony and find out what the hell's happening?
Yes.
Because we got to talk to this guy. And we got people leaving the chat. Like,
Dino's got him.
I just messaged him.
okay.
Also, when I went to GameStop, there was a huge line and there was a lot of people buying this game, which is good.
Well, yeah, the game sold 5. We're going to get into that, but it sold a shit ton of copies in just 5 days. It sold a ton.
Oh yeah. Some
It's
poor
like
soul.
people get excited when you give them something they want.
Some
Thank you, Ghost of Tsushima.
some poor soul was trading in his Kirby's Air Riders for this game.
Jesus.
Got rid of Kirby for this.
I'm doing something for the show. Hang on.
RE9 came out in a dry time. I think no matter when it came out, it would have been a success.
Yeah, people are desperate for this, man. Desperate for a good game in general, but Res Evil on top of it.
gonna be hard for the rest of the year to compete with this game. That's what I got to say.
Yeah, even if Grand Theft Auto comes out this year, I still don't think it's gonna touch this game.
This game's great.
Sales wise, but they'll do better. But
RWK's not very happy.
Why not?
Jeez. Oh, he says this game really isn't that good to me. What's with all this stupid ass blood that you have to collect? Just play the game.
Gotta
Probably in
collect
the way
it.
beginning.
he is, because he's towards the beginning of the care center.
Yeah, once you play it and you play through it again, you'll figure out where to go, and the game is good. Don't worry. It really helped me actually that we played it at the shop with Eli helping us, because
Oh,
then when
wow.
I went and played it, I knew where to go.
This is beautiful.
Uh-oh.
This is beautiful.
It's just blood buckets everywhere. Yeah, that's the point.
It for supplies.
All right, so here
RE9
we
was
go.
game of the year. I don't care if GTA 6 is coming out. Jeez.
So we have a fucking banner to point out. We're going to point this fucking banner out right now. Let me tell you something. This banner went up on the CEO of Xbox's fucking Twitter account, okay? I can't believe that they put this on the account. I'm going to show you guys this banner. Everybody's name on this banner is confirmed to be a paid show. All right? And you know what that means. You need to unfollow all these guys right now. I'm going to say this right here, right now. And if one of these guys is in my chat room right now, if you got something to say, you better say it in 5 seconds, because this is it. Once I throw this banner up on the screen and it shows your name on there, people are going to unsubscribe from your channel. I've had enough of this crap.
I hope I'm not
Deliver
on
from
there.
the
Jeez.
Elvis.
Where's the chat?
Actually,
I can't
Dave's
see
got a
anything.
point. Game Pass might be
Is
on
anybody
there.
standing up?
Let's see.
Yeah, type 1 in the chat if you're a shill.
Yeah, type that. Someone
Yeah,
just
fuck
donated
you,
something.
Jason.
We got another pig, stacking up the big fix. Can't complainers, wallets getting ripped. Woo! Another pig.
At El Nini 2796 has just tipped $10 through Super Chat.
Well, Nini, thank you so much. He wrote the GOAT. We're going to get into that in 1 second. I'm going to give you guys a couple more minutes to think about this whole banner thing.
Keep it
Okay.
in.
All joking aside, Anthony actually said he's having a cat issue. He'll be right there.
Oh, shit.
So
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but
Airballs.
Okay. No, it's all right. It has to do with the cats. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
Hang on. This is not working. Give me 1 second.
Oh, Noof Nukem's here.
Why is he
What's up,
here?
Noof?
Yeah.
He's not in here, but he's in the chat.
He's in the chat. Is he going to raise his hand?
Is he a paid shill?
Is he on the
Yeah, type-
banner? Maybe that's why he's coming clean here.
Need to cleanse my soul.
Dude, what do you have to do to get on that banner? Like, that's so... I'm afraid
You got to do a lot
ask.
of nefarious things to get on that banner.
A
I
lot of
haven't seen the
lying.
banner, so I'm interested to see what's even going on.
Stevie, you're not going to believe what's on this banner.
A lot of lying,
surprised.
cheating, stealing. That's how you get on the banner.
Other things we can't mention on here. They pour the green milk on their head. Is that what they did?
I think they did a lot more than that. I'm giving these shows another minute and a half.
I think Game Pass man should be on the banner, but
He was. We exposed him last night.
oh, okay.
He's got his own banner
Yeah.
somewhere.
That's why he's more hyped up than usual. That's why he's trying to deflect the blame to something else.
He sure is.
That's why he's at that location.
All right, I'm going to show this banner, okay? And I don't want people getting mad at me because you know what? If you got a problem with me, you come fucking find me, all right? I've had enough of these fucking idiots. I'm getting tired of these old fucking people lying their asses off. So here we go. This is it. I'm going to show this banner. And I'm telling you right now, you better unsubscribe from every single one of these guys that's on this thing, okay? The minute I show this thing, I don't want to hear it. And if you got a problem with me, you know where I'm at. I've had enough of this. Here's the banner. Read them and weep. They're all on here. Every single one of them. In fact, you got a couple of people on here twice. So what does that even mean?
Oh no, that's even worse.
God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Please don't unsub. This is amazing. I don't even know how you do this.
Thank God I don't have a channel.
You know how I did this? How you people can't buy RAM. That's how I did it.
Wait, but Stevie, you're on
See?
the banner.
Noof was the first guy to
I know,
stand up,
I
and he's on the
remember
banner right there. You see that?
Like hilarious.
RWK's on there twice. What's that all about? How much is he donating more money? What's going on here?
It's the best.
I didn't inhale.
Wait,
Stevie
Anthony's
Mac is
kinda
on there twice.
too.
What?
Oh yeah, Anthony's on there twice too.
Weston's on
Yeah,
there.
Two different names.
Fred's on there. Whoa.
All was on there.
So great.
Venom Dave, who I hope you spoke to Noof. Well, there you go. That's the band that's been causing all the controversy all week. I'm just saying.
That's the best.
All these guys, don't listen to them. They're just going to cause trouble.
They all have a
Son, yeah, I got
parasocial
Tyson chicken out of it.
They might. They should be beaten over the head with a Tyson chicken. Oh, boy. Oh, you know who's not on there? Milfman's not on it. He's the only guy that didn't sell out.
Yeah, because he got a PlayStation, so he's not into that anymore. We bought him out of that.
What do you mean, Frank? That he was money-headed?
Yeah, he literally was. He got a PlayStation. He's not on the banner. That's it.
Money-headed. How many episodes of Matlock did you have to watch for that one? Like, come on.
They don't even know what that means.
I don't even think the guy that said that knows what it means. He heard that in the rap song.
Oh, gee. What rapper is using grammar like that?
They're telling me they put money on their hats? What? You guys are crazy.
Yes.
We actually have Game Pass Man on one as well. See, he was caught. There he is.
That's it. Oh my god.
Well, there you go. Don't listen to any of these guys. That's the controversial banner of the week. All right, there you go. Shout out to Noof Nukem. He's in the room. Check him out this Sunday. This Sunday, he's live at 10 a.m. Eastern for Crazy About Games.
That's a great show.
He just gave away a prize that Venom Dave won in the chat. So there you go. All right. Can
you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alfie, I have no idea how I made the list because I traded that Series X in a year ago.
You're on the list.
You
This-
just made the list.
This was posted on the site. Venge is on there too.
They sent
No
you a
one's
free
safe.
one, don't lie.
No one is safe. Okay. What's next here? What other topics do we have? I just closed the window by accident. I don't know what's going on.
The big Sony news. That's what's next on the list.
Oh, I
was gonna
didn't.
say possible Xbox news since you got the banner up.
Sony is backtracking.
Sony is backtracking. We're going to talk about that in a minute. There is no Xbox news because Xbox is dead. Anyway, time to move on. Sony pulls the plug on PC ports. So what's going on here?
They
I don't know.
they're not going to do single player PC ports anymore. They're just going to do their live service stuff. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck because I like to play their games on PC with cheat codes. However, people are like, oh, well, they want to go back to exclusives. They want to show the value of the PlayStation. I think that's horseshit. You know what I think is really happening? You know what I think is really going to happen?
What's that?
I think they're going to lay off Nexxus.
Yeah,
I
why
think
would they need them?
I think they're going to fucking close that down. That's what I think.
Do you think they're just gonna try to close other studios and then focus on the live service ones?
No, they're going to close out Nexxus. Because if they're not porting games to PC anymore, they don't need them. And they're going to save a shit ton of money by closing them down. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
assuming.
don't see why they're. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just assuming they're doing this to get ahead of the Magnus and the Steam box. I mean, that's the only reason I could think they would do this, unless they're really not selling a lot of copies on PC. But I don't know.
I mean, that could be it, but I don't know.
Don't want to deal with the porting anymore.
That's free money.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just exposes more people to, your games that don't have the console. And while there was some problems with, stuff like The Last of Us and, stuff like that when it first came on PC, they didn't seem to have a problem with the second one when that dropped. And I don't know. I just think that people are already going to buy PlayStation anyway. So I don't really know what this will accomplish within that. You're just taking players away from your games on PC. But like you said, if they're going to cut that company anyway, that's doing it.
Well, I mean,
they're doing it.
people will say, well, they want PC guys to go out and buy PlayStations. Well, majority of them already have PlayStation. And I'll say this too. You're taking away from PC players who are buying your accessories. They're buying DualSense controllers to play on PC. Not all of them, but a majority of them. You know what I mean? The people that converted over are definitely buying controllers. A lot of them are not going to mouse and keyboard. We know that because the Xbox Elite controller has been selling like crazy on fucking PC for the last almost 10 years, right? However long it's been. And Sony released the VR adapter for the VR2 for PC, which I have. It was in the closet. I think it's downstairs now. I never even opened that stupid thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's been like an interesting kind of trial run because now you're going to have even the Naughty Dog stuff. It's like, are you just not going to have that come out now, in the future? So now you just have this little blip of games that were out that some were Sony games and then, different developers were putting their stuff out on there and then it just stopped.
Yep.
Same thing with
Exactly.
Spider-Man. It just feels kind of incomplete in a way.
Like Spider-Man 3 won't be on there.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell? Wolverine? That's not going to be on there.
Nope. Soros, which fuck Soros. Nobody cares about Soros.
Right. But it's just
Not
inconsistent. And it's
Soros.
like, I don't know. Like, I was it really taking that much time and resources? I mean, I guess because, you know, PC can be a little, so it could be a little bit different to try to get certain things to run and work well on it sometimes, but does it really take that long of a time to where it's not valuable anymore? Like they're not getting that much of a return on that end of PC sales? Because if we actually, I wonder if those, I mean, I'm sure those numbers are out there, but we should look at how much they actually sold on PC.
They didn't
It's
sell
like-
that many, but you have to think too. The PC ports came out a year, 2 years, however long. The hype died down on some of those games, and the numbers would reflect too of PC players that waited to play that stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It just sucks. It's another avenue that you can't play these games on. And, it sucks for a lot of people that jump from console to PC because now they have to go back to a console.
Yeah. It's a little ass backwards. It doesn't really make much sense in my opinion, and it seems a little going backwards in a way because if they really are just sticking to, like, if they're kind of reverting back to like what Nintendo's doing, where Nintendo never even touched PC, but now they're just like, yeah, we tried that, but now we're just going to go back to, you got to own the PlayStation, you got to own the console.
Right.
And I guess what better time to do it if you're sitting here looking at a PS6 delay and you want people to jump onto the next thing in a couple of years when it's finally ready, and whatever it is, they want people on the 6. And who knows, man? Maybe with the future of PC gaming and what this bullshit's doing, maybe that is better for them. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe I don't want to stream my PS game in 2030. Maybe I just want to play it natively on a console,
Well, another thing too. I mean, you got to think they're probably. We talked about this. They're reversing course on everything Jim Ryan put into place. Jim
Yeah, they're
Ryan
kinda
put in
erasing that. Yeah.
He put in the live service thing because he wanted to compete with Microsoft. He put in the PC porting. He did all that shit. He's gone. So now they're starting to reverse course on the live service games. They canceled all those games last year. Now they're reversing course on the PC stuff because, again, that was all mandated by Jim Ryan, who was competing with Xbox. But the funny thing is, Microsoft is still going to be getting PlayStation games. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
Yeah.
not Microsoft. What am I talking about? PlayStation is still getting Microsoft games on their platform. And now they're closing their platform off to everyone. So
Yeah,
PlayStation is
weird-
like, thanks for Halo, thanks for all these games. Fuck all you guys.
Yeah, and they're just gonna assume that you're gonna buy either the Pro or the 6 going forward, and they are gonna win because they're already winning, but they have all the games at their disposal. So it's not even a question of like, all right, are they gonna erase kind of what some of these other things were put in place? And it seems like that they really are sticking with that. They're not turning back from that.
Newf, let me know on Sunday. Let me know what time. I get out of work at 6.
If
Yeah, the
if,
other. Go ahead,
if
Frank.
Microsoft really keeps putting its games on PlayStation, there's literally no point to buy an Xbox because now you need a PlayStation for their games. Then you could still play the Xbox games. Why would
Yep.
you buy? Why would you buy an Xbox game to play less games?
Yeah, and you're
Game
already
Pass
getting
ain't cutting
Fable.
it.
You're getting everything on. You're getting everything on PlayStation at this point. It's just like, that they're. By the time the 6 comes out, that's why everyone's really gonna make up their minds because they're not gonna have this weird like start of this gen where they act like they gave a shit Xbox
Right.
and then they just stopped. So like this in the next few years, whenever this next gen for them starts, it's going to be interesting seeing the numbers and seeing what people just decide to do ultimately with their home console, because we're already always going to have a home console no matter what at this point.
Yeah.
And so it's like people are gonna we play everything, but people are obviously gonna go where it just makes the most sense. And if this gen has taught anybody that bought an Xbox in the last 5-6 years, why invest in that anymore? Even if you have everything established on there, but really the main reason why you're holding out with that is because of stuff like Halo and Fable and everything else. And now that's kind of gone by the wayside. And you know, if there is no real big future in whatever this Magnus is, then they're not going to go with it. And who knows what the specs will be side by side, but
Magnus.
it's just, yeah, it's such a fucking clusterfuck. But yeah, I guess Sony is just, they're kind of going back on that. And it does suck for people like us that just like to play stuff wherever we want. But I guess they got us because they're like, well, you'll get the console. You're going to get it and you'll play it. But the person on PC that doesn't really care about console is now going to have to get, you know, a console to play Spider-Man 3 or Wolverine or name the next, you know, whatever Naughty Dog title that's coming out, the space bullshit. You can't play that on PC.
Well,
it's just so.
I also think too, Jim Ryan was supposed to have a PC launcher ready. That was the big rumor for years.
Yeah.
And they never got around to that. And I think that they're putting the brakes on all that. That costs a lot of money to do. You know what I mean? To do a PC launcher, maintain it, and people don't like to have extra launchers on top of all that. So, and let's face it, all their games got cracked day one. You know what I mean? They didn't put any protection on those games. They never put the Nuvo. They didn't pay for any of that protection. Literally, a Sony game comes out on PC, you could download it right now and play it for free. You don't even need to fucking buy it. So, you know, well, my browser crashed. Thanks, YouTube.
I think that what they were doing was fine, just waiting a little bit. So like you still had, if most of us,
Yeah,
weren't
they
gonna
were waiting
wait,
like
so
2 years before they put games on PC.
yeah, that's fine. And then a lot of like me and you usually would double dip. We'd be like, oh damn, let's get that on PC now because we can use trainers and have better graphics and stuff.
Yes.
So I don't know.
I was going to play Ghost of GOTY with cheat codes on there. Not anymore. They're not going to release it now.
Yeah, I understand not doing it at the same time, but dude, even if it sells 1 million
Yeah,
copies,
day and
it's
date
like,
on. You can't do day and date. Like, they could not do day and date. That's just impossible. But you give it a couple of years or whatever, you put it on there when it's, you know, that's fine. But I think they just want to break the record with PlayStation 5. They want those sales to be insane. They want to make PlayStation 5 the greatest selling PlayStation of all time. And the only way to do that is to cut everything off. And also, like I said, if they plan on laying off Nexxus, I mean, this is the excuse. Yeah, we want to focus on the console. Yeah, we had to shut them down. Who knows?
Want to take it a step further? You got Wolverine in September. Black Friday is not too far after. You can just drop the prices of the systems a little bit and just really hook everyone.
Oh,
back.
they're going to sell the GTA bundles with Wolverine. They're going to have like the biggest Christmas this year, Sony. Then you got Halo coming out on PlayStation. That if you're buying a PlayStation for Christmas this year, you're getting all the best games are coming out. You're getting Halo, you're getting Wolverine, you're getting GTA, you're getting Resident Evil, which, by the way, I read something. I don't know if it's true, but it sold the most on the PS5. And the PS5 sold a shit ton of pros apparently this weekend to go with Resident Evil 9.
Yeah, I forgot the exact numbers, but right before RE9 came out, IGN did a poll of asking people what system they're going to play it on, and it was like 62% PS5 think PC was next at like 20 something, and then it was Xbox and Switch 2 with like around 10%.
Jim Morrison in the chat says they also don't want the Xbox with Steam store on PlayStation games and the Steam machine. I don't believe that, and I'll tell you why. I know everyone's been saying that all week, but I'm going to tell you why I don't believe that. Because it's on the Steam Deck. Their games are on Steam Deck, and they're enhanced for Steam Deck. Or they're approved for Steam Deck. What is that? Steam Deck compatible or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't have a Steam Deck anymore, so I forgot what they called it. If the company is doing that themselves, why would they really care? But we know it's Sony and they're petty, so that could be one of the reasons too. We don't know.
If Microsoft was petty, we'd be having a completely different discussion right now.
Yeah.
They could have shut them all down. They had the chance.
Well, that's the thing. It's, the different company mindsets that have, never really changed. And a lot of times because of that, for better or for worse, it's made these decisions like this happen where it's just like, all right, yeah, let's just forget about it. Let's just not even worry about it. And then they're firm and they don't change. They're just not going to change on that decision. Maybe in the future, they might go back on it. Maybe somebody else might come in and say, like you said, they're trying to kind of erase the Jim Ryan shit. So maybe that could be something that could happen in the future with different people in charge. But it doesn't look like that's their plan going into this PS6 era. That's going to be in the next few years.
Good old
And
PS6. What?
If it's if a hybrid console or if it, if it's what we're hearing, we don't know. But it's going to be Japanese versus Japanese. It's going to be Nintendo and Sony all over again. Who's competing with the best portable machine? How is that going to compete? We already know it could be a better performing machine than Switch 2. So it's going to be a very interesting cutthroat Japanese versus Japanese swordsman kind of matchup, honestly, because the Switch 2 is going to do what it's going to do. It's already out. It's going to be out when the PS6 is out. But if they play this song and dance shit with the fucking portable shit, it's going to be a very interesting next decade to see what the hell happens, because Nintendo is always going to have their IPs. You can't take that away from them. But so will Sony. And now if you're not getting them on PC, you got to get a PlayStation and it's a portable machine. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting.
My wife is buying RE9 on PlayStation. She usually buys everything on Xbox. But she's buying it on PlayStation because she can play it on the Portal.
Yeah.
Xbox doesn't offer Play Anywhere for this title because Capcom told Microsoft to go fuck off. They said, we're not putting our brand new game on your Play Anywhere bullshit. So there you go.
And they got me to buy it twice because I wanted to play it on the Switch handheld. So I bought it on 2 systems, like most of us did.
I bought it on
I didn't
everything.
get a chance to jump in on the physicals talk, but yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? Like where this has kind of been dropped heavily from, like all retailers because of Capcom. It's very interesting.
I'm telling you, they did this with RE7.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
Best Buy hockey fan said his got canceled today, his Steelbook. Best Buy canceled his Steelbook. Just today.
Yeah, I'm kind of like torn on like whether or not I should even open mine, to be honest with you, but
sell it. Sell it.
I'm not
you
gonna
get
sell
$200.
But never gonna get rid of it. But
sell
the
it.
point is,
Sell it.
It should just be a lot more accessible.
Best Buy sold out of the Switch copy. My Best Buy. I'm checking to see if they have PS5 in stock.
If they don't have it, I'm not giving it back to you.
I don't think they have. No, the PS5 just says unavailable.
I'm not giving it back to you then. I'll give you the money.
Well, let's see. Let's check Target. This is strange because I could have sworn.
Well, people are going to come to me and I'm going to be like, yeah, I got one. What?
And it's weird because like I have the Amazon like exclusive one, and it's like I don't even know what the fuck is in it. There's something in it. It's like a
It's probably the skins for the controller. That's what they did for RE7.
So
it's
PS5 at Target is sold out at all the ones by us. They have Switch 2 versions though. Target.
Too bad.
Let's check GameStop. Wait, so are
GameStop.
people scalping the regular copy?
Go ahead,
before
look.
we,
Look it up.
I'm looking.
well, I didn't see I didn't see the regular
Okay.
copy scalped. I was looking at the I know we looked when we were at the shop, but I was looking at the deluxe edition, and that's being scalped for about like let's see over here.
No,
real
the
quick, but-
regular one's not going for any more money. Going for $66. So I don't know what the deal is, why no one can find this game or whatever, but
Because it's popular. And Capcom wants people to double dip. So they're doing the supply and demand, the scarcity thing that Nintendo used to do. Which we hated
GameStop
them
doesn't
for.
have it either for PS5.
Yeah,
that
they're not going to get
GameStop's
it back.
completely
Either.
useless.
I'm just going to give you the money for that. Don't worry.
All right, if you want.
Yeah, if I want, I am. That's what I want to do.
What do you have, a deluxe?
No, we just have the regular ones.
He got me the regular one, and now nobody can find it. And it's funny, Anthony, the guy at GameStop told my other buddy, Frank, the other guy that you met, Frank.
Yeah.
He told him today, I can't find it physically on PS5. I want to buy it. And it's like, doofus, you work at fucking GameStop. You should have pre-ordered it.
He works at GameStop.
Yeah, the guy, no, Frank doesn't, but the other guy does.
Okay.
The guy
yeah,
that wants it works at GameStop. He was a GameStop
How
employee.
the
He's
hell
like,
did you not get a copy? They
I-
they steal copies all the time.
pre-order it. He fucking tells everyone else to pre-order shit, and he didn't pre-order it
They
himself.
take it home. They fucking put it between their cheeks. They give it back. Like they do that shit all the time. You telling me he couldn't get a copy?
Oh my god.
I don't think Walmart has it either. They have it listed for $82.99. That must be.
Oh, that's how much they're selling it for now.
These are on eBay.
We
like,
have it. It's 100.
145. The Xbox one I've actually seen sold closer to $200.
What?
One sold for $292. That's crazy.
What, a steelbook or a
Surprisingly-
regular copy?
The Steelbook.
All right.
The
well,
Switch
look-
2 version is in stock.
The deluxe or just the standard?
No, just the regular. There's no
Okay.
deluxes anywhere ever again. That's like long gone.
Yeah.
Pickup. Let's see if anything's for pickup.
I got to download it on my other Switch.
I don't even know if I should open the generation pack. I should
Don't open it.
anything. I should just.
Yeah,
It goes for at least $400, Anthony. Come on. Sell that
I
shit and get
opened
some
mine
money.
like an idiot.
Well,
Excuse
here's
me.
the thing. I don't know if you guys know this. So
We
you can
do
obviously
know.
get the generation pack digitally for the same price, digital.
Right.
But after the end of March, they're going to pull that from the store.
I already got it.
Yeah. So if you want to get a digital, get the generation pack on Switch. It's the best deal because the games by themselves are like, obviously brand new is 60 to 70 or 70 rather, and then 40 for 7 and 8. So spending 90 on the generation pack is not bad.
I already did that because I'm dumb and I bought on I even bought it on Xbox because I was able to play it a couple of days early. I'm sorry, a couple of days, a couple of
I mean,
hours
I'm buying-
early.
You know me, I'm buying it on everything anyway. But I'm curious. I'm like, should I? I'm never gonna sell this shit until somebody doesn't want it anymore. Like, it's like, so I basically am just like, I either am gonna open this because I know I'm never gonna get rid of it, or I'm just gonna keep it sealed. I tried to get 2 steelbooks, that just didn't happen. So to open one and keep one or whatever. But
Did anyone open their controller yet?
No, I have 2 of them right here.
I have not opened the controller. That's one thing I might open because I'm just like, I might as well.
I need another controller and I have it, so I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
They're only scalping it for like $20 extra, $30 extra.
Wow, that's
Nice.
Yeah, I needed more controllers, so I just bought these instead of buying the other ones. The same fucking price, so
Yeah, might as well. I'm just baffled. I can't find this game in stock anywhere. I'm like double checking to make sure I'm not
Yeah,
crazy.
it's just out of stock.
It's a popular. It sold 5 million units in 5 days.
5 million copies sold.
Didn't remake 4 just hit 7 million after like 2.5 years?
No, it got higher than that.
Okay.
4 remake got up
it
to
might
like
be at
10
10
million,
already.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it took 2.5 years to hit 10 million. It took 5 days to hit fucking 5 million for this one.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's a big game, and Capcom just dropped the ball with the.
That means they got a
physical
lot of casuals to come back.
stuff. Yeah, it's still like the highest streamed game on Twitch and everything else. It's like in the top 3 or 4.
This has to be game of the year. I mean, this is one of our topics, but this has to be fucking game of the year.
Very well done. I'm still, playing off camera and trying to, like in my own personal time, just trying to play through it again and kind of finalize my notes and everything on how I feel about it. But it's regardless, it's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Why isn't it a 10 out of 10? What makes it a 9?
I have a feeling Anthony has some of the same things I have with the game.
I have some gripes too, but I'm giving it a 10. It's a 10 out of 10, baby. You know why I say that? Because not any other game right now can hold a fucking candle to this game. Okay? All these little fucking ooh, Fable's coming out. Ooh, yeah, Fable looks like it's on Xbox, fucking the original Xbox. Nobody gives a shit about that fucking Fable game. It looks like fucking dog shit, okay? This is a fucking game, okay? This is what games used to be in the 360 era, okay? When you beat the game and that fucking music hits with the credits, you're like, holy shit. That was an experience. You don't get that anymore with these games. You got all these little crappy indie games. You got all these fucking broken games. You got all these stupid other fucking games. This game actually pulled something off. It's a fucking game. So I will say this. 10 out of fucking 10.
That's fair.
And this is probably going to be the only game that's like a goddamn game until GTA comes out. And we don't even know if that game's going to be good. So until then, Resident Evil said, hold my fucking beer, I'm a game.
Yeah, and it did deliver.
It delivered on every front. It was fan service, but they did it right. They didn't overdo it. They introduced new characters. They put over new characters. They did all that. They did everything right. They did everything right that these movies can't do, that these games can't do. They did everything perfect. Is it a perfect game? No. But in the grand scheme, the presentation, everything, the game is a fucking 10 out of 10. I'll just say that. And I wasn't going in thinking this was going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. I was excited to play it. The trailers that they kept showing, it was making me go back and forth. Okay, is this good? Is this not good? What's going on with this? What's going on with that? I played this game twice all the way through. I beat it on PlayStation Pro today.
Yeah.
And I beat it on PC with you guys the other night. And I'll say, this is a hell of an experience.
Yeah, it's an incredible mainline Resident Evil game that I think, we really haven't felt a mainline game like this in such a long time. I think that's the biggest thing. Because think about it. I mean, 7 and 8 basically felt like spinoffs, and we didn't have our main characters in there as often as we would have liked, or they weren't written as good as they should have been. So this really is probably the best mainline Resident Evil game since Resident Evil 5, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think for that, it's a very nice addition to this 30-year-old franchise. Some people would say 4, because some people don't like 5. It just depends on how you feel about 5. But mainline overall, there's some 6 lovers out there nowadays.
Yeah, that's coming around again. You know how many these stupid fucking kids are coming around? Ooh, 6 wasn't that bad after playing 9. It's like, go fuck yourself. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Seriously, go fuck
was
yourself.
It really that bad?
Resident Evil 6 fucking sucks. We all know it. Everything, it was bad. It was the worst in the franchise. Listen, 6 had to be bad because if it wasn't bad, we wouldn't have gotten this right now. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, and so now that you don't have a remake and you don't have a previous game to use as a template to make this new one, it basically is just an edition of this game that I think that they, really handled the horror and the action pretty well. I think there's, some sections that might have been paced a little bit better if they cut them up a little differently, like maybe, but other than that, like visually it's amazing. I still haven't played it on PC. I gotta check it out on PC. But I played it on the PS5. And once I get back from Vegas, it's time. I'm pulling the trigger. I'm getting the Pro.
Oh,
I'm shooting this base PS5 right where it belongs. I'm throwing the
Yeah.
fucking stand in the GameStop guy's face, and I'm
Dude,
probably
it's
gonna
a
throw
huge
this screw in
scam.
his
Don't
head.
buy it.
it's a scam. Don't buy it.
Dude, it's
I
a
was about
huge
to ask-
It's a
scam.
massive
I was about to
scam.
ask you if you borrowed
You
your
need to
dad's
buy
console for a second
Xbox.
just to check it
Were
out.
you money-headed?
No, I didn't check it out on the Pro, but I will be playing
I
this
sold
game with him, and
myself.
I'll be checking it out on the Pro.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Mental 9R, what's up, buddy? Mental 9R's in the chat. Pony's a knife for the win. He's doing it.
For the love of God, this game does not overstay its welcome, and other games need to take notes of this.
By the way,
game.
I will say this. I didn't realize that I was playing this game in ray tracing mode. It was on automatically.
Yeah.
And I've had no problems, and it looked fantastic on the Pro. Does it look better on PC? Hell yeah, it does. However, it's no slouch on the fucking Pro. Now, on the Xbox Series X, I didn't play on the Series S yet. There is a lot of aliasing. Jaggies, you can see all that. And again,
Yeah,
I didn't see that on the Pro at all. I looked, okay? I purposely looked because I want to know, was it a scam? And I will say this. I didn't see any of that shit. It was fantastic. You're watching gameplay on the Pro right now. This is not PC. This is the Pro.
even on the base PS5, which I played my 2 playthroughs on, it ran pretty well. Like obviously, like it was a smooth 60. Like I didn't really have a lot of dips. There was like a little dip.
You're
in the
probably getting
city for a
120.
second. But yeah, I mean it's good, man. On the base PS5, I mean I didn't notice anything crazy. It still looked great.
But wait till you connect that fucking Pro. You know what it's like. You use the Pro
Yeah.
downstairs.
Well, yeah, and my dad has the Pro, and I'm gonna play through this game with him on the Pro, and we we got the Sony upstairs and stuff like
right.
that. So
You're going to be blown
I'll be-
away.
yeah, so I'm excited, and we game share, so obviously he already has a digital copy on there. So yeah, I'm excited to see it on like the Switch 2. I mean, I saw Frank play a little bit of it, and it looked as good as it could on the Switch 2. Still, kudos to them for getting that to run.
Let me
and
just
getting it-
say, it's a little rough in handheld mode because I did beat it on the Switch also. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a good port, but if you have to pick one, obviously go with PlayStation or PC. But if you can have both, sure. I mean, I played through the whole game and it's fine.
So what's the
It's
deal
better
with
in
dock
dock.
mode versus handheld?
I don't know if it was just the section I was at because I only played in handheld a little bit, but I played the motorcycle part and it was choppy in handheld. But in docked mode, like everything was pretty good. There were definitely dips, but it wasn't that bad.
and the
Like, I got-
resolution is like lessened. It looks like a little bit of Play-Doh.
yeah, and like if you do,
Well,
the
it's
se-
definitely on
the-
low settings on Switch. We all know that. It's like, remember
Yeah.
Doom? Oh, it's a technical marvel. No, it was in low settings, you dumb shit.
Yeah, just to get it to run.
Yeah.
the sniper section, you could tell it's very blurry, like when you're looking down the scope and looking at but then there's other, like any of the inside sections with Grace are pretty good, like they run pretty stably. The Raccoon City part, there's definitely dips. Like I said, this is a great thing if you're going on a trip, if you want to sit on the toilet and play Resident Evil and not have to be connected online and stream it, whatever you want to do. I wouldn't sleep on the port. I would get it if you can get both. But if
Look
you're
at
only gonna
mental
have one,
son in the chat.
what? Hey, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be gross.
Gee-
I literally thought that, mental. I was gonna say that.
Jesus, Mel.
What's with all you Star Trek guys?
I mean,
Klingons.
I actually have it right here, my Switch copy. I was just playing it before we went on. So Yeah. Like I said, I would recommend it as a companion. Like we've said that even before it came out. If you could get it on Switch 2 as like a companion to the PS5, then that's great.
So I'm hearing, I didn't test this out, and I have a Series S with the screen, by the way. But people are saying that the Series S version runs worse than the Switch 2 version. So I don't know how that's possible. But I'm going to have to check that out this week.
How could that be?
I don't know.
Unless they just really didn't optimize it at all.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the Series X, they could have done a little bit better, but it looks pretty good on the Series X. Don't get me wrong. But again, the aliasing is all over the fucking place. And it's like, really? Now, I didn't play on a base PS5 yet. Maybe I'll buy another one of those.
It runs pretty good on the base PS5.
I have the 30th anniversary ones downstairs. I really don't want to break those out, but
Yeah, I was definitely surprised with how good it ran on the base, PS5. I knew that was going to be my like console choice anyway, just for playing it. And then, oh my god, I didn't even get into this because I wasn't on last week because I was sitting there pissed off waiting for Capcom this time last week. But yeah, if you requested the PC one, you actually had to wait longer for the embargo. So from now on, I am not requesting a PC code. Not that I did anyway, because I was smarter than that.
right.
But yeah, that was a whole nother thing. But yeah, I will be playing it on the Pro eventually.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you're going to get one because you should have played this on there day one. But what are you going to do? You can only do what you can do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm obviously gonna trade in my base console for it.
Get
And
rid
I
of
just
it.
didn't have time.
Yeah, too bad they just did the Pro Week not too long ago.
Okay, but
Yeah.
listen. If he waits till Days of Play, which is early June, he'll probably get the console for less money. Well, the problem is if he waits, they're probably going to give less money for the system. So he might have to just
Yeah,
do the
I'm
deal.
obviously gonna just see like when I get back after this weekend, just seeing like what the trade in is, and if I don't like it, then I just won't do anything.
Right.
You know,
You always have
Which
till
PS5
June.
do you have?
just the
He's got the
base
fat.
with the disk drive.
Let me look and see what they're giving for it. The fat.
Raccoon City: Return of the Living Dead. Okay. Yeah, why are House of the Dead zombies in this game? Like, what's that all about?
Well, if the zombies have been there for 28 years, so I guess they wanted to make them more skeletal. And I mean, the fact that they're there doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know.
But
The
you just
whole thing
gotta
doesn't
you
make
have to kind
sense.
of go with it. You got to really suspend your disbelief with some of this shit. But it's Resident
Oh.
Evil. It's the 9th game. It's probably the 26th or 7th game overall. Like some people like RWK have to fucking get with the program and realize that
Oh,
it really isn't that deep. Like it's a horror game. If you want to play a game from 1996, it's there on the shelf. Go play it. But this game, some people like think way too hard into this stuff, and it affects how they feel about the game. And I think it's just fun. It's a fun game, and Capcom really delivered, and I think they did Leon pretty damn well in this. I think some of the choices were interesting. Some worked for me, some didn't, as far as story elements and stuff like that. I don't want to spoil it. I know we got people like mental in the chat who are still playing through it. I don't want to just like say the ending out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I want to be mindful because some people don't have time to just finish it right as fast as we did.
oh no, you can
But-
say the ending.
Yeah.
Well, they should speed run it.
Oh
People
no.
have finished it in like
It's true.
2
Yeah.
hours.
There's glitches in the game.
Okay. Mental says, I played it a bit on the base PS5 and it's night and day in graphics. That's crazy. That's kind of what I told you guys with RE4 remake. And I remember I told Mental, I was like, hey, with the Pro, it looks almost PC like. He was like, no way. And then he played it, came back, and was like, it looks really nice.
and he became a pony, and that was it.
There was just a patch a couple hours ago too for the game. Like right after your stream ended, Perry, I randomly got a update for Rec Room.
Oh, you know what that means, right? They patched out everything.
It's gonna run poorly now.
Yeah, it's gonna run like shit.
No, actually, I threw on ray tracing
Oh no,
just to see if it did anything. Actually, it was smoother, shockingly.
you weren't in the RPD when you did that.
No, I was. Actually, that's right where I was in the RPD.
Dude, the motorcycle part on the Switch and handheld though was rough. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like if you guys got to try that and be like, oh god,
Why did they steal that from Final Fantasy?
it's literally the same exact thing. I don't know.
Well, apparently Final Fantasy also took it from something else that predated it. I forget what it was. Because we were saying that in the chat, and then someone was like, "Oh no, that they got it from this other thing." I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah, Capcom shill.
yeah, well,
Yeah, but what could it predate? It was they did that motorcycle chase in 97 when that game
they
originally
probably took
came out.
all the Japanese take from each other, so they're probably just took it from another property that did it in Japan.
That anime, like the first ever anime with the motorcycle, they stole it from
Yeah.
that.
I mean, honestly, that could be because it's like Final Fantasy is as anime as you fucking get, and it basically could take from other animes. Final Fantasy wasn't the first to do a lot of stuff, but you know, it's still innovative. But it's just like it could be played out for some people, and at least this section you don't have to really drive.
Yeah, that's right.
Like it kind of
Like the
drives
beginning.
you. Because RE6, it's like, oh no, you're gonna hit the truck. Oh, and then you guys both fall off the bike, and it looks all stupid.
Well, on RE6, you're randomly walking, and like 10 cars fucking run you over out of nowhere. And some lady
Yeah.
screams and Leon gets up.
Wait, I did get hit by a car in the beginning of this game, though.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
Vince
that can
McMahon.
happen,
He was
yeah.
fucking, he flew right into you.
Also, you can die in the motorcycle scene because
I did. I
Yes.
got killed
Oh yeah.
I got
it's
killed today.
Crazy that happened.
because I didn't hit the buttons in time. I hit them, but I hit the wrong ones.
Well,
and
at
he
least
shot
the
me.
dogs.
I didn't know we were
It was-
doing fucking, what's that thing with the Wild West guys? I didn't know we were doing a draw on motorcycles.
Oh yeah, a duel where they're coming at each other.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. It's like a fucking western. Right, it's time to duel.
well, they
They
totally
just fucking
they named that guy's gun after Red Dead Redemption. It's called the Redemption.
I mean the Requiem?
No, Zeno's
certain
gun.
person.
Oh, yes.
It's called the Redemption, and it looks like it's from Red Dead. And it's like, well, they called it Redemption for a reason. Red Dead Redemption.
There were so many parts though, like in the motorcycle, where he would have been so dead. Like he was just driving over stuff, and he would have
Oh,
fallen
yeah.
off the bike.
Well, he
and
drove
died.
he drove onto the building sideways. He would have flew right off the fucking building. That guy.
it's
Imagine he
funny
just
that-
catches an edge and flies off the bike. and dies.
Yeah. Nakanishi's a big fan of the animated movies, and the Vendetta. There's a bike scene that Leon does, and it's not reminiscent to that, but it's funny because Leon was just driving in traffic, shooting cars, blowing shit up with no repercussions. It was so funny. But I think he just wanted him to like be on a bike for some reason. He was like really obsessed with that, and he wanted that in there, which it's cool. I mean, it's not a bad section. I just wish that we saw Victor Gideon more after that section because he didn't get enough screen time.
Well, he got his
Like
arm
Victor
cut
Gideon
off. What do you want him to do?
Well, it would have been cool to see him instead of just seeing him through a fucking security camera. Like, yeah,
Why was he so nonchalant? He's just standing there, like, yeah, I have no arm.
yeah. It doesn't hurt, but it really hurts.
His big line was Grace. 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 As his big
Yeah.
line.
You are an
Anarchy.
imitation.
I have freed you.
But he was a great villain.
Yeah,
he
he
could have been a
was.
lot worse. They did him pretty well for an RE villain. Better than Simmons. Better than
Doesn't take much.
anything that the Bakers gave us. Better than anything Miranda gave us.
Oh, you don't like vanilla Uncle Phil fucking throwing you around the house in his underwear?
thing
He
is,
literally
the
chased you in his fucking underwear. Like what? Seriously, what the fuck were they thinking with that stupid game?
it's not even like the Bakers were bad enemies, but they just weren't great. Like I guess, well, technically Evelyn was like the big villain, I guess, at the end of the day, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't as. It didn't. Again, it just didn't feel like it belonged. At least with this, it's like okay, and he changes into the thing. You know, like it makes it a little more believable that
Right.
this guy is. He knew Spencer. Or he looked at Spencer as like the master guy. And yeah, the voice acting was great.
Yes.
Graphics are great. Just yeah, it's like I said, it's a solid game, and I just did Insanity mode the other day, and that was insane. It took me about over a day to do it. In game, it only took like 8 hours, but that doesn't count. Like the clock doesn't count retries or cutscenes. So,
So did
it took
they?
about 20.
I heard that
26
in that
hours.
mode it's harder, but they also put the items in different places. Is that true?
Yeah,
Wow.
they do. Not the key items, but the save combinations are different, and the weapons are done in different spots. But the key items are. It's not like a range mode or anything like that, where it's just the enemies. There's a lot more blister heads.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it
Well, if I
does
play
suck.
with infinite rocket launcher, it won't slow me down.
Yes, you can get the trophy or the achievement if you use infinite ammo. It does let you, but we did not do that.
That's what they
because
just
we're
patched
psycho.
out. See, Stevie. Who's playing Marathon? Nobody's buying that shit. Let me tell you something. I jumped into Marathon for half an hour. It said find a weapon. I couldn't find a goddamn gun. I had a knife. I killed a robot and I'm running around looking for a fucking gun. I'm like, I can't find a gun. Half an hour goes by. I'm like, turn this shit off. I'm never playing this game ever again. Fuck that game. The only thing that bugs me about the game is Grace is breathing and moaning all the time. Yes, that's what I didn't like either.
Yes.
Oh,
Venj literally was getting really pissed off yesterday because of that.
It's like, can you shut up, lady? Holy fuck.
You can turn down character dialogue if you don't.
I know that, but then when you get into a cutscene, you can't hear anybody. And then you can't turn it on while you're in the cutscene. They should actually have that a separate thing. Like the breathing, they should have that as a separate audio track. So they could turn just that off.
I guess I just get used to it, but
she sounds like she's fucking playing with herself.
Gideon.
Like enough is enough with this shit, man.
Why does the little girl sound like a 35 or 40-year-old?
The little girl sounds like a 40-year-old woman.
Like, what is up with that?
Grace?
She's like, what are these kids doing? Like, she sounds like a regular person. Like, kids don't sound like that.
You're smoking a cigarette before you did that take. What's going on?
Yeah. They couldn't invest.
I'm just here with my mommy and my daddy.
Grace, is that you?
It's
I can't see.
My biggest gripe, though, is that she wouldn't be able to hold the Requiem and fire it without being blown away.
Oh, dude, that would have made the game a 10 out of 10 easy if they had her shoot that freaking gun.
Well, the biggest flaw is Grace only has handguns, nothing else, and she doesn't do any boss fights, which I think was really bad. They should have gave Grace more boss fights, and they should have gave her more guns. Because the fact that you just you barely get any ammo for the Requiem as it is with her, and you can't craft shit unless you really get the rare metals or the rare scrap for Grace. So they just didn't give her enough weapons, which
Dude,
sucks.
that's what happened. That's what happened on my first playthrough. I'm saving all the freaking bullets for that stupid thing, thinking I was gonna get a boss later on, and I never got one. I was like, great, I had like freaking 15 bullets just sitting there I could have used at some point.
Yeah, like obviously you can shoot it at the girl, and which is what they call the big stalker enemy.
Marie.
Marie.
Yeah, I figured that was Marie.
But you could shoot her, and she does go away for a little bit if you do use that. So, if you use that in the basement, that's probably the best time to use it. but it's not really necessary. And Grace doesn't get a rifle. She doesn't get anything else. And maybe, she only knows how to use a handgun because that's like basic FBI training, you would think. But it just sucks that like she just didn't get much else to do with that. But like her sections were still fun enough at least. And but when you're playing on fucking Insanity, it's fucking rough because the blister heads will literally take 30 shots and they just don't do anything. It's almost like you just should not fight. You basically just have to stealth and try to get through each section like as quick as you can, um, and leave that stuff for Leon. So when Leon comes into the care center, you have to really clean out stuff with him and not Grace. Just do the bare minimum objective. Because we didn't do it with infinite ammo. We did it with just normal weapons only. No upgraded shop weapons, just upgrades, obviously. But we did it as new game as it could basically be. Um, Another problem with this game is there is no new game plus. There is and
What?
there isn't at
What?
the same time.
The
It's like a
half-ass
hybrid.
plus. It's a half plus.
Yeah, you basically you always have your files, but if you continue the game, you will just basically just restart again with the weapons available in your shop, but you don't carry over your credits or your money or anything. You'll carry over your unlocks. So if you unlock infinite ammo, that will bring it over. It's just that weird Capcom thing that they don't stay consistent with each game. With some of those things. So it carries your stuff over, but it doesn't.
I need to
And then
play
it
this
does,
game
and
like 12 more times to get infinite ammo. Like that's insane.
I finished standard classic once, and I was able to afford infinite ammo.
I beat it on casual, man. They're not giving me any money for that.
So
Yeah, I guess they don't for that. They should at least give you try the next one under that and see what they give you because I don't
what?
I don't know
Standard?
why. There's casual, standard, and then there's standard classic. Standard classic is basically hardcore. People went into the files and they saw that standard classic is basically what hardcore used to be with HP and ammo drops and stuff like that. So if you play standard, it's still easy. It's just not easiest, I guess, and maybe you'll get more credits. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody even knows that online already, like how many credits you get for beating the game each time.
So
But yeah,
if you do casual and you never heal at all and you don't use the blood crafting thing, you'll get like 70,000 points at the end of the
Yeah,
play.
but you can't fucking play the game. Like it's impossible to play the game.
You have to literally see on casual, it'll regenerate your health back to like whatever the yellow status is, and then in some sections it'll fully restore you. So you could do it.
yeah,
that
that's
way.
how people who
It's
that's
still
how they're
really
getting the
hard.
trophy.
I mean,
Yeah, they're basically
not-
playing it on easy and getting the trophy that way because they don't have to heal and when you take out blood crafting in that'll be RWK's favorite run. You can. It's just a lot harder.
Yeah, it's just so dumb. Like they should just offer it to you after you beat the game. It's like, why do they gotta try? Like you have to do the challenges, and then the challenges you can only do one time. So like,
Yeah.
then you have.
All right,
you
listen.
Have to do
I'm just gonna give you guys my account, and you guys can get me infinite ammo. How about that?
Anthony could probably do it in like a couple hours, like 2-3 hours.
Oh, dude! Now the final puzzle stuff is out there too, so that's
What is this
20,000
final
points right
puzzle?
there.
Ruin it.
There's really nothing to it. It's just a random series of events you got to do.
Yeah,
Basically,
it's
I think they're trying to catch data miners. It sounded like.
Well, data miners found it anyway, but I mean, you had to basically sit there, watch the bodies fall into the blood, count the bodies in the blood. You had to put this severed head into a basketball net and it makes a sound, go back to kendo shot. You have to do all this dumb shit. And basically nobody has time for it, but some people had time for it. And it's out there and like Stevie Mac said, if you solve it, you get 20,000 challenge points. So if you need extra
How do you
points,
do this?
Yeah, watch a video.
Yeah, but do you load
it's
up a new game or what do you do?
Yeah, you do part of it in one playthrough, and the rest of it you got to finish in the next playthrough because you need this doll to essentially get in your item box for your second playthrough.
Yeah, you know what? People have no lives. Holy shit.
If I
Yeah,
ever
it's
have
really
like
random.
if I ever have like a spare 4 hours, I'll come to the shop and try to do infinite ammo. That's the only thing I could think of is try to do that no heal run thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing that's interesting. What's like, hence why like it makes sense if there's a DLC for this, is because when you do all those challenges, you have a bunch of points left over just sitting there, which is never the case with
Yeah,
the
usually it
Resident Evil
gives you just
games.
enough, yeah, to get everything there, and then that's it.
Yeah,
Then you spend them, and then you get,
that part's very interesting.
YouTube froze. So let me get back in the studio.
Here's another thing for you, Anthony. Did you find it annoying that there's no timer when you hit pause on the game to let you know exactly where you're at?
Yeah.
time-wise?
That's annoying, and you could also go to the if you go to the challenge thing, it does tell you in that the challenge list, it like gives you it. But once you unlock it, like, because when you hover over the challenge of like the speed run, for example, it'll say, oh, but you're this % away from this. So you can check it, I guess, for that. But then once it's done, it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I
It
saw
is
in
weird,
Frank
and there's
before.
no letter ranks. There's no letter
No.
ranks. It's just time. It's just again, it's like, why do they change this? Just keep it the same. Like, why change it? Why can't I change my parry button to R2? Why can't I? It's
Yeah,
it's
that I
L1
hate.
only, but I can change it in RE4 remake. Why is the quick turn circle again, but it was R1 and fucking RE4 like, you know what I mean? It's dumb shit like that. It's like, guys, either keep it the fucking same or give us the option to change a different control schemes.
Well,
I
they
hate that
changed
Capcom always does this shit.
combining certain items. Now you need to put it in your inventory, whereas in the
I
other
know.
games you didn't
It's
have
fucking
to.
stupid.
And
yeah, I hate that shit.
another thing I don't like is when you hit your inventory, it doesn't tell you your health all the time. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's like, why?
You have
Yeah.
to move the cursor
What the
down so it
fuck?
doesn't kicks back on. That's weird.
Yeah, it's just that it's little things like that that add up that I'm like, okay, you guys really shouldn't have fucked that up. It's, I mean, because it adds up. It's like you do this, you do that, and then it's like, okay, you didn't have to do it like that. You could have just kept it the same. It worked fine in RE4 remake. You guys should keep thinking ahead with the RE engine. Don't like regress.
Right.
You should be able
Yeah.
to figure it out. So like that's what pisses me off. It's just those little things that Capcom does. Between that and how they handled the marketing and how they handled content creators, you know, they're always hot and cold with me when it comes to certain things. But
Yeah, the few things I have issue with, I can't say just because there's a lot watching that have not beat this game
yeah,
yet.
it's mostly on the back end of the game, and the ending feels
Yeah,
pretty rushed,
exactly.
and the bad
Exactly.
ending shouldn't even exist because it's not a real ending, and the game literally says, "Hey, yeah, do you want to go back?" Because that wasn't the real ending. It's like the game literally is telling you. Did you know that, Perry? If you get to the results screen, if you click the bad ending, it literally says, "Yeah, you can go back now."
That's funny.
And you click yes, and then it brings you back to the cutscene. It's like, well, then why even fucking put it in the game?
You know what's
Well,
funny?
does it-
There's
On the PC version, it auto saves at the end, where Grace is about to go into the.
platform, yeah.
It auto saves there, but on PlayStation, it doesn't auto save there. You literally had to do that whole fight with Leon, like the elevator fight.
Yeah, the
And-
liquors and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you have to do that all over again on PlayStation. It doesn't auto save where Grace is at the monitors. Dreadpool, what's going on? Dreadpool, we exposed all your friends on the banner. I hate to break it to you, buddy,
Yeah, you might want to leave the stream.
but we showed them. We exposed them. All your friends are on this banner. Exposed.
Bearded and non-bearded.
They're all here. Every single one of them. Read them and weep. Can someone just tell me how I get enough money to get infinite ammo?
You just gotta pick a handful of challenges to try and do in one playthrough.
No, sir, they are not his friends. Anyway,
Hey,
do
at
I
least
have
what
to-
I said on the show?
do I have to do
Go
this
ahead, Rick.
fucking thing where I have to pass you the controller on my PlayStation?
Yeah.
Frank,
yeah,
Frank,
if
you don't
you-
even
if
have
you
to
need
come
to.
here. I just have to give you the controller digitally, and then you can play it.
Yeah, like if we need to do that, or if Frank comes over there and does it, but
Excuse me.
I definitely wouldn't mind helping. I just think that it needs to be a if you at least just do standard classic and other challenges, I don't I'd have to look up to see
You have
how
to
much
beat the
you
whole
get just
game,
from-
or you get up to a certain point.
You don't actually get that much from the standard classic because I didn't even do that one yet. I'm on my second playthrough and I'm already gonna have enough for the infinite ammo and some.
Well, you know what it was when I did standard class. When we said the first playthrough that we did that we recorded, it was on standard classic, but we were also doing other challenges like Mr. Raccoons and shit like that. We were doing that, so maybe
Mhm.
that's why by the end I had enough. Maybe that I didn't mean to
Probably.
misrepresent how much I get at the end. I got to look it up, but
Yeah, the standard classic is 1500, and then using the ink ribbon for the first time's 200.
okay, so because I still am missing 5 files, so I didn't get all the files. I'm missing them in Raccoon City. I must have ran past them or whatever. I gotta look and see which ones
Yeah.
I missed.
At the end of my first playthrough, I missed one Mr. Raccoon and 2 files, and the 2 files, one was right at the beginning, the stupid pamphlet for the stupid city.
Yeah, I missed that.
and
I missed that in the first run.
And then in the police station in Wesker's office, you open that drawer, you need to wait like 20 seconds for the stupid thing to drop in the drawer.
Oh yeah, that I
That's the
got.
other
And did you got Perry? I don't know if you know
What the hell is
this,
that?
and I didn't see this in my playthrough. But when you go to the police station, you can find Tofu peeking at you through the window.
Yeah, I because he makes a noise. I saw him.
Yeah, I
You gotta
didn't
get
see
the
him.
key.
Yeah, I saw
the
him.
JoJo key.
I saw him. Yeah, I got the key. And JoJo, by the way, is a reference to their other game, JoJo's Adventure, Fighting Adventure, or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, I heard him. He makes a noise, like a cartoony noise, and I found him. And then he followed me in a different room too.
That's so funny. Yeah, I didn't see that. A lot of people commented like, "Oh, I wish you and John found Tofu." I'm like, I didn't know about it until like after my first playthrough. Because again, like I went in with no.
He makes
I didn't look
like
anything
a
up.
bouncing noise, like bonk bonk.
Yeah, I
And-
didn't have him on
and
the
then when
first
he
playthrough, but my
sees-
second I did.
When he sees that you look at him, he quickly runs away.
Yeah, that's funny.
And if you go to the other hall where the guy with the ripped jaw in RE2 is,
Yeah, that's where
he shows up again then, and you can see him just like take off.
That's where he saw me. Yeah, he saw me in both places. But there's a glitch too, Anthony. You have to look in Chris's jacket at that photo. You have to look at both photos in order for that key to show up on the TV. If you just look at the photo in the locker and go back
It won't be
downstairs,
there.
yeah, it's there, but it won't let you grab it. You have to look into Chris's jacket, and in his jacket's the other photo, and then it'll let you grab that key.
Yeah, it's a cool little the berry scavenger hunt thing was cool. It's a I just like that they did a good job with that section. Some people say it was too short. I thought it was cool. And the whole extended Raccoon City was really cool. And the fact that, we got nice enemies coming back, and the spider was cool, because we didn't see them in RE2 remake or 3 remake. So I like that they did that. The Titan Spinner is what it's called. And that's a really cool fight, man. I like all that stuff. And people said there was stuff they cut out and all that. I don't care. I don't even know if that's true, but
What
happy
could they
with what
cut
we did
out?
get.
There's plenty of shit in this game.
Yeah, it felt fulfilled, and I thought the whole arc section was really cool. It's a very interesting game because it's now changing stuff about the original games.
Oh yeah,
The orphanage was just never there in 2 original. Now we're bringing up the orphanage in 9th game, so it's really just utilizing the remakes.
OG2 is officially retconned from the series here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say before. What I said a month ago about RE5 probably getting a lot of changes, which everyone agreed with me.
Well-
Obviously, playing this, we were just like, "Yeah, RE5 remake's gonna be a lot different."
Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing with the RE5 remake. Obviously, Ada wasn't in this game, so because of what she did in 4 remake, if you beat Separate Ways, does that change the course of RE5 remake with Ada?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You know, that's something we have to find out. Also,
Because there's some elements of those original games that are still canon and true, I guess.
right.
So I guess there's just it's
Obviously,
mostly like some-
Outbreak still is because it's the main character's daughter.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it's like certain things were retconned, but I guess the overall events weren't. But how they ended up was like in some ways, like Raccoon City wasn't wiped off the map. If you can actually drive there in a Porsche, you can clearly get there.
What I thought of today? At the end of the game, how's Leon going to get his fucking Porsche back? His Porsche.
The government can afford a replace. They're fine.
Well, it's still there. Someone's got to tow it to them.
Yeah,
No one's gonna
have to
tow
take it
that
out.
shit.
Someone's gonna have to go in there and take it out.
The helicopter dropped him off to his car and then he fucking drove home.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah, I still liked what they did, and I like the connections to the story.
Pizza
and it felt
connection.
more, and the connections. And yeah, I definitely it's been all that's been on everyone's minds is RE9, so it's been cool to just take it in with the fans and did the 24-hour stream, so I was sleeping for the past day, still pretty tired. But yeah, so now it's just time to play some more and just figure out some other stuff to make content on, because now this gives us more to the story. So that's cool, at least.
Of course, without saying much, please, for the love of God, make 10 about the connections. I'm so sick of hearing about them and not seeing anything.
Yeah, I mean, they were technically in this, just one of them.
Yeah.
One of them was in there, but we still didn't know much about them. So.
Well, what about I'm thinking Claire has to be DLC for this game.
Yeah. I mean, some people say it could be Chris and Jill. Some people say it could be Leon and Chris.
Nah, Chris and Jill are going to be in 10. Like, that's got to be their game.
That should be. I want it to be.
Yeah, it really should be.
So
Jill's.
We don't know what the fuck happened to Claire in this whole situation because she was also a survivor that probably has this fucking disease, McGregor syndrome. Batman and Robin. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she has IBS.
That's probably worse than the fucking virus Leon's got, the T virus.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Worse than Raccoon City.
I would think she's got to be somewhere running around.
Yeah, the fact that there's so many people didn't even get a mention. That's one of the things I was.
Why did it show Sherry come back from the bathroom and sit down? Like, there's a cutscene where she's just walking back to the desk.
She had to take a huge dump.
Yeah, why did they show that?
She was looking at her like infection status because she wasn't at stage 3 yet, but she was getting there, and so it was like her looking, like time's running out for her kind of thing. So she's looking at herself in like the mirror, like, well, I'm next. And Leon was already well above stage 3. He was basically on death's door. So
who were the 6 people that died? Like, they didn't even talk
important.
about it. They just mentioned it in the beginning really quick.
It is in a file. So
it's
the
Kratos?
old mayor. It is in a file that you read in the beginning. They list the names. Some of them are familiar, like Michael Warren, who was the mayor of Raccoon City. He fled when the shit hit the fan and left everyone to die, and he died. He was 90 years old. So that motherfucker made it to 90.
90?
They killed him. Yeah.
And I think originally in the OG, he was even older than that.
Yeah, so now it's like, I don't know if he was older than 90 in the OG, but he was old, but he's dead. And karma bit him in the ass because he left.
Well, I think he lived his life at 90. Like, if he died like immediately, I get it.
I think I said that in the first playthrough. I was like, damn, the fact that he actually lived that long, it sucks. You know what I mean? But, the Raccoon City
he would have died anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Why even give him the virus?
There were some other names in there, but, it wasn't like anybody else that was like a main character, you know.
Okay.
So that's been proven at least with the file. Files are great in this game, by the way. Really good files. Do you guys know about the deluxe files?
I have the deluxe,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I just know that in the gas station there were 2 notes or some shit.
Yeah, Kendo's shotgun is also in the gas station, or not gas station, Kendo's gun shop. But there is 5 files that are exclusive to the deluxe edition,
Right.
and if you don't find them in order, you can't pick them up. So you have to pick them up in order.
Okay.
And, you know, this isn't much of a spoiler, but it's interesting. It's another added character that never was there, and it was it was basically a whole story of Marvin's daughter
Oh wow.
looking for him.
Oh.
It's very sad actually, but yeah, it's like, you know, hey mommy, you know, I talked to this guy. He said that, like, you know, he can get us there. Like she basically like leaves and gets out of the house and leaves these notes behind.
Oh
and she's
yeah, I
like,
saw
you
that
know,
note at the gas station.
Yeah, so that was one of them, and then there's all of them at the end, and it is assuming that she does not make it, obviously, in turns, but it's it's very sad. So it's just like it's an interesting thing that they never did before.
Can we get a fucking Marvin game already? Jesus Christ, that's all we want. The true fans want a Marvin game.
Oh, it'd be awesome. A free RE2 game showing what's going on at the station before everyone's there.
Yeah, I know.
You
That's
gotta
why
hang up
Outbreak
the
would be cool,
banner.
because Marvin is in Outbreak too, and it's like just
Yeah, you
can
know
just make
what?
it
And Alyssa was a pretty good character in the beginning before she got her head freaking cut off. They should remake Outbreak at some point. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Just remaster it.
No, don't do that. It's got tank controls. Nobody wants that shit. The fucking ad started when Anthony. You know what, Dizzy? I did that on purpose because I knew you were going to listen. The ads are random, and I have them on medium. Should I put them on fast or whatever it's called, extreme? Well, Marvin will scream. What's the text to speech from Marvin again? Is it $1.99 or is it 99
I want to
cents?
say $1.99, but I'm not sure.
Hang on, I'll look for it.
I want to say that. I don't know if I should.
Let me see. Hang on. Oh, I gotta log in again. Come on, man.
While they're doing that, anyone
no, I hit
else
the wrong
get the
thing.
glitch with the gun belts freaking out on you?
What
You're
are you
using
talking
a
about?
sniper rifle or the machine gun.
Yeah,
the
that
gun
happened in my
belt, like,
first
sticks
playthrough.
out.
Yeah.
What's
I
that?
also got stuck in that conveyor belt with the bodies. I got stuck in that. I couldn't get out.
Oh, nice.
That was on the Insanity stream. You can go back and find that. Yeah, there's a little bit of bugs here and there, but all stuff they can fix.
Didn't have too many.
That chat box. Oh my god. What do I click on with OBS? Jesus Christ.
People forget though that, you know, I know a lot of people wanted Claire in this and stuff like that, but I think Claire and Leon aren't really on the best terms if they are counting Infinite Darkness and how that ended.
Apparently,
What
is
the fuck
canon.
is Infinite Darkness?
It was the Netflix,
Netflix
show. Yeah, it was like an animated. It basically was the length of an animated movie. Just
So
split
what
up into
happened there?
episodes. They just had a disagreement at the end about, like, you know, her going after whatever the fuck it was. Like, she was trying to investigate further. Leon wanted her to pull back because it wasn't safe. And it ends in an argument, and then they just end it. And you know, they are canon. You can't, you know, take that away from them. But you know, it basically, because people forget that at the end of RE2 original, if you look at the files, and it's still the case in the remake, Leon was Sherry's legal guardian forcefully by the government. They said, yeah, you're going to be her legal guardian and you are going to work for us. And he's like, okay, whatever. I guess I have no choice. Claire abandoned Sherry because she went off to find her brother. She's like, yeah, I'm
Right,
leaving.
but that's in the epilogue of 3. Remember? Like,
Yes, so,
Claire
yeah,
left.
but people forget this stuff, and it's like Claire is not going to be in this game because like she's just not going to be. At least the main story.
Marvin
She's not going
Scream.
to be-
I'm sorry, really quick. Marvin Screams is 99 cents. So if you super chat $1, you get Marvin Screams. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the thing with Claire. It's like, that's why it's like I always wondered how that would have been like if they interacted with each other again. It's like, yeah, you kind of left me high and dry when I was a kid, and I killed your dad, by the way. Like that's
What?
just
So
like,
Leon raised Sherry and Claire didn't?
basically, yeah. I mean, or helped. I mean, Leon obviously had to go on his missions, but technically, that's
Nah,
why
he
people were
raised
like,
her
"Oh."
because she was in 6 with him, and then she's in this game with him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's more connection, so maybe Capcom was thinking, let's just focus on
Yeah,
Leon
Claire's
and
a fucking
Sherry and not-
deadbeat. I can't believe this. You know what? I hope she did die from McGregor syndrome. Jesus
She's
Christ.
a deadbeat. Yeah, no,
Fucking,
you're right. That's from the epilogue in 3. A lot of people forget about those epilogues, but they were important.
I know.
And-
I didn't forget.
Yeah, I'm just saying because people online don't know these things, and they just think, "Oh, why isn't Claire here?" And it's like, well, it's, it
Ooh,
kinda
is
runs a little
Leon
bit deeper than
married?
that.
Is Leon gaming ain't easy?
Yeah, well, that's another reason they kind of need to do something with those two, just because it's like they left on that, and it's just like been radio silence ever since.
Yeah, and that's why as long as you keep main characters around in these new games and stop introducing, like they introduced Grace tastefully because she didn't take away from anyone else, and she was a great character. But never stop introducing, or no, I'm sorry, never stop having the original characters in there. Because we got to keep seeing these stories happen as they get older. We can't just you can't just forget about them.
Well, it's kind of fucked
Yeah,
up that
especially
Claire would do
her
that because Claire lost her parents, so she didn't want to leave the kid. And now she left the kid. What a douchebag. Or leave him for Leon? What? How do you take down the big guy's Grace? Well, here's the thing, Dizzy Delta. Chunk is 2 people. So don't you have to take out Tim and Tom to get the trophy?
I think you only have to do it as Grace to get the trophy, because I think with Leon you have to do it. to
Yeah,
progress.
it's a boss fight.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 chunks.
Yeah, it's Timothy and Tommy, or Tom and Tim.
Chunk and Chunky.
They seem like nice people.
Well, I'll be playing this tomorrow at some point. Chunk has officially been modded into Shrek on the PC version.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's gonna be hilarious.
Didn't they
When he's
mod
trying
in,
to fit through the door.
He fits.
what's his face from San Andreas too? They modded him in there.
Oh yeah, Big Smoke. Fuck him.
I gotta check what kind of mods they have for the. I'm afraid to.
I don't think the nude mods are out yet. Let me see.
I hope they are.
I'm going to
man.
show everyone in the chat and make sure the channel gets thrown off.
Well, they're gonna have to do a lot to Grace because she's pretty thin.
No, I'm talking about the male nude mods. Like, come on, man.
I want Leon. Let's see.
All games.
Leon Schlong Kennedy.
They don't have a buff Leon mod. Someone modded the. Oh, yeah, I don't want to say that because. Oh wait, I see shirtless Leon right here. They already have it.
Right here. All right, what do you got? Oh man, okay. Nude extra thick Grace is up.
Yes.
Why?
People are so quick.
Leon tribal jacket. Mr. X Fedora hat mod.
Yeah, we got screwed out of the hat.
Mr. Hulk. I guess that's the Hulk.
Oh, someone put Chris in it.
Cammy outfit for Grace. Lady Hunk. What the fuck? They were quick with these mods. This page is full. Jill Star's outfit for Grace. View more. I might as well download Shrek since I'm here, but I don't know where the fuck he's at. There's 16 pages of mods already. Jesus.
There's some creepy mods for this game, man. I'm looking at these too, and I'm like, oh.
This.
Oh, somebody made Chunk Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, nah, it's fucking played out. Bikini Grace.
Oh god.
They put Wesker in it. Sherry looks incredible and sexy. that's what this mod is called.
Jeez.
Oh, someone made the Requiem pink. That's amazing.
That's cool. Bruce Wayne, Robert Pattinson, Leon mod. Nobody wants that.
No.
Oh, someone did
Keep
the
that.
old man Leon with the beard, the fake leak.
Oh
They,
yeah,
like,
with
they
the eye
made that.
patch.
Oh,
He
jeez.
doesn't have an eye patch, but he has a stupid beard. Dad mustache Leon. Oh man. Makes me want to get it on
Keanu
PC.
Reeves is Leon. Playable Xeno. Oh, that's cool. Another one with Xeno. They're making mods for the zombies now. Sexy mods for the zombies. Jesus Christ. They're dead.
Oh. Ew.
CJ from GTA. I'm looking. I don't see Shrek. Where the fuck is he at? Oh, bald Leon. I don't know why somebody would want that.
As well as fantasies.
But he's like got a horseshoe bald. He's not bald. They got Grace as Tifa. They got Grace as Sakura. Laser chainsaws. A lightsaber chainsaw. Oh, Leon and Grace speed boost. And it shows a picture of an old guy walking. Where the fuck is
Want that
Shrek
when they're
at?
crawling.
I'm like 2 pages left. I don't see my guy Shrek anywhere. But I saw the mod is out.
We need Shrek.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it.
Yeah, me too.
Then happened, and they had to take it
It's
off.
not here. I don't see it. Funny. Miscellaneous. View more. Okay, well. How many pages are here? Oh, I see catters. I see different ones now. What's going on? You guys could talk about stuff while I'm looking here.
I am back.
Oh, hello.
There he is.
There's already nude mods here.
Oh, I'm sure.
They didn't even wait like 2 weeks or anything. I'm looking for Shrek and I'm seeing all these naked Graces. Like, what's going on here?
That's kind of weird that people just immediately, that's like the first thing they do.
Well, they have no lives, so there you go, I guess.
So, I'm checking Twitter to see what's going on. If anything's happening.
CJ Definitive Edition replaces Leon. Oh, here's Tomic, the tank engine. Okay, I see him here. Where the fuck is Shrek at? I gotta download him. Oh, they put Dante back.
Oh,
Fucking Dante.
yeah, they're probably just gonna keep cranking out mods for this game like crazy.
Oh yeah,
How
it's like
popular
the
it
top
is.
game here.
Yeah, and the modders are so used to the ARI engine at this point. They know how to mod around stuff.
They gave Leon a beard.
I saw one with a mustache.
Here's one right here. Bigger boobs for Grace. They're not even hiding it. They're just telling you.
That's a good one.
Thick Grace, and it shows her butt. Wesker replaces Leon.
Oh, more chunk mods. Chunk only.
You want to hear this? The name of this mod. This is the name of the file. Grace's thicker ass body reshape. Why?
What the hell is going on?
ARI fans are rabid.
Desperate.
Skip the Capcom logo intro. Okay. My God, where is Shrek buried? You have to understand, everyone. You're listening, but I'm on page 14 of these fucking things. I got one more page left, and I don't know where Shrek is at. All right, let's try one more time. No, I don't see Shrek here. Include Shrek. RE9 Shrek mod. It didn't take long for Requiem mods, and it shows Shrek right here. So where the hell is it?
Discord bugging out.
Yeah, Discord just did something wacky. I was like, frozen.
Yeah, I did the same thing for me. Like a little while ago, it was like frozen.
What does it mean in the? I saw our topics. The end of Nexxus. What is that?
The fucking people that port the PC games for Sony.
Oh, that's Nexxus.
But that's how it's spelled.
Oh, okay.
Because it wasn't Nexxus that those wrestling guys.
Yeah, and they
No.
sucked.
Nexxus.
Yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah, they're definitely gonna get canned, man.
Here, what's this? What the fuck?
Oh.
Can someone just link me to this goddamn thing?
The only photos I saw of the Shrek thing, because I was looking it up, they look like they're fake.
Chunk replaces Shrek. The girl replaces CJ. Emily replaces CJ. Okay, I didn't even see those. This is a lie. This is
Yeah.
fake. And I Googled this just now. Here.
I'm sure they're gonna do it though, like any minute.
Yeah, all they're making is like naked mods and stuff. Like nobody cares about that shit. We
No, we
want
want
Shrek,
funny
god
ones.
damn it.
We need chunk mods.
But did it?
No
Capcom
chance.
just do a
Hide adult
showcase, or they're
content.
doing one?
Like, thank you. Let's hide that. They don't
Yeah,
have.
Capcom is doing a spotlight event tomorrow, but there's no Resident Evil confirmed.
I
It's
think
just,
they did that today, didn't they?
tomorrow.
No, they're showing Pragmata and some other stuff.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. I don't care.
No, I'm not watching that. It's not.
Oh yeah,
there's
Resident
no
Evil's not
RE.
gonna be there.
Pragmata and Onimusha do look great though. So I
Put
think
Leon.
Capcom is going to give us a fucking hell of a year, man. As far as a development team that's cranking stuff out, that's actually really good.
It is good. You can put Leon as Xeno, so Leon's wearing his suit and everything.
They have the
That's
earring.
pretty cool.
Yes.
Can we play as Victor Gideon yet? Because that would be pretty awesome.
No, but I'm sure naked Victor Gideon mods are coming.
Oh,
I don't
God.
want
I
that
actually,
one.
I actually think that would be hilarious. That'd be so funny because he would just be standing there like
They have
like when Leon's just
Salazar
sitting
and
there.
the other guy naked. Like, so
It's
I.
It'd be-
funny because the shots of Victor like in the dark when Leon's like getting ready to go down the hallway,
Yeah.
like it's just so it'd be hilarious.
It'd be even funnier if he's naked but still had the snakeskin like white coat on now.
Oh yeah, they'll have variations of it.
Like he's wearing a bathrobe that opened up. And it's all
Yeah.
hanging out.
He's wearing
Oh my
snakeskin underwear.
Just like a random like
No. Listen to me. If he's naked and shooting people in the city, like in the beginning,
That's what I'm saying. It'd be funny. That'd be so fucked up. What's wrong with her?
yeah,
Don't worry, I was just taking her home. It's like,
it'd be better if they added like give him like a Burt Reynolds hairy chest on top of it.
no,
yeah,
no, thank you.
they're gonna just they're gonna have their way with the mods for sure. They're just gonna have they know the RE engine, so they're just gonna they might not all hit right now like the release week, but they like you said they're already working on some.
Dude, by the end of the month.
Give
but
Leon
the really,
white hair.
really good ones like will hit in the next month because the really good modders that actually take their time, that have like really good ones in there, they'll maybe not a month, but it could be maybe a few weeks. But
There's 14 pages in 5 days. I'm sure within the next couple of days there'll be crazy mods.
yeah,
Yeah, this Shrek
There'll
thing
be-
is fake. That sucks. I was gonna stream that tomorrow. Oh well. Good thing I checked.
Victor's smile will be a lot creepier if they have those mods on.
yes.
What are you guys in the chat saying? I'm good already. Pragmata looks good. I'll be picking that up for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice April game, so something to play in the spring.
The smartest thing they did was put the demo out because I was like, I'm not interested in that. Then I played the demo and I'm like, oh, I want to get this game.
Yeah, it works, right? Like it's just something that feels nice about it. Like I hope for an IP, a new IP, it actually does sell well. I really hope it's not like a waste. They don't look at it as a waste.
I
you
think
know?
it'll sell fine because the demo is very impressive. I think a lot of people enjoyed it.
They were like, "Oh, we don't put one out for RE, but Pragmata." It's like, all right. I mean,
Yeah.
RE sold 5 million in a few days, so they knew that shit was gonna sell. But
I mean, look, now that it's sold, guess what, Anthony? They're never going to put a demo out ever again.
I know. For a remake, they will. I feel like, but not for a mainline.
A Buffalo Bill mod? Well, the problem is with Buffalo Bill is he's never been in a video game, so they can't.
Yeah, it would have to be like a custom made up one.
We need
It's
John
already
Cena and
Buffalo Bill.
Shrek in this game. That's what we
John
need.
Cena as Leon.
Yes. It'll happen.
Ice-T said he played the game and he's having dreams
saw-
about the spider.
Peter,
I saw
what's
that
up?
Earlier.
What happened?
So good.
Ice-T did an interview saying he's playing Resident Evil and he's having dreams about the spiders.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
This is the
That's
shit I get in the
awesome.
mail.
Yeah,
This is
he's
the kind of shit I
apparently
get in
like
the
a
mail.
legit RA fan, supposedly.
He's a huge Gears of War guy too.
Yeah, he is.
Did you ever
I'm
see
playing
that,
on the
Stevie?
Xbox.
Stevie, Gears of War 3 came out, okay? And he did an unboxing video of the Lancer, and he just goes, "This is the type of shit I get in the mail."
Oh god,
You didn't see that,
that
Frank?
guy's
no,
It
I
was
don't
back
think
in
so. I gotta look
2011.
it up.
That video is probably on his channel still.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I did
Type
see
in
that. Let me
Ice-T unboxes Gears of War 3 Lancer.
Yeah, it's like in his like gaming room, and it looks all like decked out, and he's like, "Yeah, this is the
Oh,
kind
I
of shit
saw
I get in
this.
the
I
mail."
saw this. Yes. You're right.
Send
He's
that
in
to
the
Stevie.
game,
2011.
so they give him a Lancer with his name on it in the game.
Peter, oh, he just
yeah,
finished
video
it.
still-
If Peter just finished Requiem. I can't even say that word. Why is it even a word? Who cares?
He's
Peter,
saying Requiem.
Peter, we looked at that banner again, Peter. There's a lot of names on that banner. Here it is. Got some explaining to do, Peter. Oh, he finished the stream, not the game. Oh, okay. Well, I take that back then. He thinks that's funny. There you go.
So was there an actual like banner of people's names on it or no?
Yes, there was. And it's the usual suspects. Who
Everyone
is
who you
whispering?
said
Is somebody
on,
fucking whispering to somebody? What's going on here?
What?
Someone's whispering to somebody.
Whispering.
I hear somebody whispering on someone's end.
Someone's got a clip or something on.
Yeah, I hear something too.
Okay.
So was that banner on Twitter?
Yes. And it was very
I'll send it
telling.
to you.
Go look at it right now.
That tells me nothing's ever going to change, but you never know. Maybe we're wrong.
Well, I wasn't really here to talk about the Phil Spencer stuff.
Let's talk about it then, because this will be the
Just to
last
fill
time
out
we
some
ever talk
time.
about that guy ever again. Because you know what? He's at home right now sucking a big fat cock.
That's what I heard.
Playing Requiem.
That's what we all
Game
heard.
Pass Man said that that's what was going on.
Game Pass, man.
I mean, you guys obviously probably said a bunch of stuff that all made sense and is pretty lined up to what I feel, but
Mental,
I
take care,
think
buddy.
It's sad that it took this long.
It took this long.
You know, because
It's not sad that this happened, but it's sad that it took this long.
it took this long because we could have been
thanks,
saved
Frank.
a little bit sooner. No, you know, he was with the company since 2001. A lot of different, you know, layers of his position and stuff like that. Then when he was finally taking control, in the Xbox One era, that tail end there with the Xbox One X and stuff like that, and made those initial changes. It was you know, it was good for that time. We needed some kind of spark because of how the beginning of the Xbox One era was kind of handled. And yeah, it, you know, things turned around for a little bit and things got, you know, adjusted, but I think Game Pass was the beginning of the end for a lot of this. And I think he was just made a fuck ton of money, and it got to the point where they were just like, all right, we're switching it up, we're changing house, we're bringing in this, you know, chick that likes AI and it makes her pancakes or whatever, something like that. So yeah, maybe that's what they want to invest in, and I think he served his time in behind bars. No, he served his
He
time
should
with the
serve time
company.
behind bars.
Yeah, that's where he's going. But no,
He was in those files.
It was going to happen.
He's
It was
on
gonna happen eventually.
Ozempic Island over there, Insulin Island.
Yeah, it was just going to happen eventually, and he did some really good things in the past, and he really did, care at a certain point. But it did become all corporate speak eventually. It became all just kind of very fake in many of those interviews and the things that were being promised and the things that were being talked about in the last few years and how things started to change. So it became apparent that that was going to happen, and they made the change. We still feel the way we feel about the brand going off of this news, and Sarah Bond specifically as well being out.
Good riddance.
So it's just like, not to say that people coming in are going to do any better. At this point, the damage is done. I think they're just going to keep punching home their new agenda with the, gaming, streaming, Game Pass, stuff like that. Getting away from the consoles. I think they're just going to keep pushing that. So the new people that are in, while everyone else just thinks, well, it's going to be good now, right, guys? Well, I can't say that it is, because they're just going to be pushing the shit that is already being a slap in the face of the people that invested in this company for all these years and invested in the Xbox brand. So I don't think that new blood is going to fucking bring this thing back on track at fucking all. Anyone that thinks that, I'm sorry, is delusional, or they're just too busy drinking the green Kool-Aid, because it's like the damage has been done. You gave the keys to Sony for all these IPs. It's over. And so, as much as I want to be positive and think that this could be helpful, I don't think so at all. It's too late. So it doesn't matter if these people left or got fired or whatever you want to say. The ship can't be steered back from crashing at this point. It's already crashed.
The Titanic hit the iceberg already.
Yeah, the sinking has already begun, and it's it. So I don't think that new blood is, going to change.
We just got to wait for Jack to freeze to death.
Right. Yeah, it's another 3-hour fucking slow death, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's the old lady at the end, like 100 years later? Who's that?
Who the fuck cares?
She fucking, she throws a fucking Series X over the fucking railing.
I remember when Xbox was good, and
this was the last console.
Oh, maybe it's that lady that was bitching about Xbox during last summer, who was like one of the OG like Xbox people that ran the company. I forgot her name.
Yeah, she just made a new video
publicly,
and it's very. She made a new video and it's kind of fucked up. Not because of anything she said, but because of well, never mind. I take that back. She told a story that was actually positive about Phil Spencer, and the situation was kind of fucked up that she was in.
Yeah.
Basically, she was told to put on a bathrobe or something, and she didn't do it, and they demoted her hardcore, and Phil Spencer helped her out, which is really nice. The guy, we're not saying the guy's like a horrible human being, like a horrible person, but like as a businessman, he sucked.
Yeah, he just became more corporate mumbo jumbo as the years went on.
Yeah.
We kind of saw that, like, where he was just like, oh man, he's relatable. He plays games, and like, he seems to be like really connected to the fans and what they're saying. And then it became, well, now is he actually even playing the games? Is he even actually listening? Is he even, and it wasn't just him. It was the company as a whole.
Yeah.
They got disconnected with the fans and what they wanted, and they thought that they were making all these good choices. So I think that's, it's, we took out our anger on Phil for sure.
You know what's funny though? I'm going to say this because we gave our complaints, our valid criticism and our valid complaints. Yeah, we had fun with it. We over exaggerated. We amped it up. We made fun of all of it. But here's the thing. We did all that. And we said, this guy sucked. He's got to go. People looked at us like we were crazy. Well, Phil, Phil's doing good. Don't worry. The minute this guy got thrown out, I see a bunch of these guys that came after us go, oh, well, you know, things needed to change. It's like, wait a minute, dickhead. You fucking called all of us fucking ponies for fucking shitting on Phil. But the minute this guy gets thrown out, you said last week nothing was wrong.
He needed to leave. Yeah.
Well, last week they said, oh, Phil could do no wrong, right? He gets fired. Oh, yeah, well, it needed to change anyway. What? What are you guys talking about? You see this community? A lot of these guys don't know what the fuck is going on. They're all nuts. Anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't make any
enjoy
sense.
Your fucking,
you're right.
Enjoy your Xboxes. Enjoy playing one fucking machine like a fucking idiot. Like, enjoy all that. Great. I'll be playing everything else, and you guys enjoy that. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything that we say comes from passion because we love this brand.
And let me tell you
throughout the
something.
years.
I'm going to tell you one more thing, okay? Frank got fucking yelled at because he said that Xbox couldn't have their moment with Indiana Jones, the exclusivity, okay? And he got fucking yelled at for defending Xbox, okay, as an Xbox fan. Now we're hearing Xbox might circle back around to exclusivity, and all these guys are fucking cheering for it. So which is it? Which is it? Do you want exclusivity or do you want games everywhere? Because this guy right here was fighting for exclusivity and you fucking yelled at him. Now they're circling back around to making their games locked down. Are you going to fucking say, that's a great idea? Because if you do, you're a fucking idiot. And you need fucking help. Okay? And I'm pissed off right now. Because I'm reading all these guys on Twitter. Oh, bring back exclusives. Yeah, okay, so this guy got yelled at for no reason. Just remember that and go suck a fucking dick on top of it. Fuck you guys. That's all I have to say.
Do something else.
No, I mean, and again, like, this is stuff that we've had to deal with firsthand, and also when you see it online. So it's one thing if we were just talking from a delusional standpoint, and these things didn't actually happen in our circle.
No, they happen, and we remember that. Unlike all these fucking idiot Xbox guys, they'll say something and then they fucking ignore it. Oh, that happened? Yeah, it happened, you fucking piece of shit. People actually listen.
Or like you said, they say, oh yeah, nothing was wrong with this leadership. What are you talking about?
Nothing's wrong. He gets fired. Well, yeah, there was everything wrong with the guy. Okay, so you cursed a bunch of people out online. You cursed out some of your friends, and you're just going to forget like that ever happened.
Yeah, because they can talk bad about him now because, he's not the one flying him out and doing all this shit for him.
Right.
The names aren't on the list. So it's like, I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of just delusional ways of thinking with this whole thing. Doesn't really make sense to me. And, believe me, I know about delusional fans on the RE side of
I know
things.
you know about them.
Yeah. So they're there, man. And whether it's a franchise for 30 years or it's, a big corporate entity like, Microsoft.
Do you think, Anthony, think Grace will go out with me?
You're gonna need a mod for that, girlfriend Grace mod.
Yes, they're already working on it.
Anthony, what do you think Grace had for dinner tonight? Do you think my mom could make it for me?
Do you think she likes McDonald's or Burger King?
Anthony, what kind of dog do you think Grace would have?
Whatever dog Emily wants to get.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Also, soundtrack for RE9 is fucking awesome.
Oh,
by the way.
I'm telling you,
great tracks.
Once the credits hit with that song, it's like, holy shit, I just played like the biggest game of the fucking year.
Yeah, and what's cool is like the menu song, it changes and it's an instrumental version of that song.
that song, yeah.
It's really cool. And I didn't like all the lyrical songs that they brought out. Like, you know, in RE7 they had "Go Tell It" Rhodey, and then
Ugh.
RE2 had the guitar song where it was like, "Yeah," and Leon's driving the Jeep. That was okay, but this is probably the best lyrical song that they've had in the RE engine. So
Well, that's
Well,
one of
this
the things I was talking about with the like inspirations from Alan Wake 2, because like that was one of them. Because that, well, of course, you haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet, but
no.
yeah, they took some stuff from that game,
Yeah,
which
I
was
think
good though, because that game was great.
yeah, it's always good when it influences each other sometimes because, you know, versus like blatant ripoff, you know what I mean? Like I'll take that
Yeah,
any day. Um, but I think lyrical songs work when it's like some folk artist or something like that. It's like a duo. It's like a guy and a girl like duo. I don't know if they have like a actual band or whatever, but they sing that song and it's good. Um, soundtrack is pretty good, man. It's very industrial, kind of dark. It's supposed to be a darker game, and I think they achieved that pretty well. You know, so
well, and then like Grace's save theme was kind of like reminiscent to Seven's,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then Leon's was, of course, was 2.
yeah. I turned on the old sound effects and stuff, and that's so dope.
Yeah.
shout out to
RE2
Brandon
OG sound effects.
Anthony. He came in my chat earlier. He gave me $10.
Who's that?
Brandon.
Oh, nice, awesome.
He came in my chat, gave me $10.
Yeah, Brandon also played. He really enjoyed it. He played on PC.
He was saying, yeah, he really loved it.
Yeah. So
Speaking of you and Brandon,
yeah,
we have news that came out today, so you know. 12 years after release, I think you and Brandon could sit down and play this again. And we talked about this on this show 12 years ago.
oh no.
Assassin's Creed Unity is getting a 60 FPS patch this week for consoles.
Oh no.
You got to play it now.
It
That's
only took them 12 years.
I might have to sit this one out. I don't know about that. He's not fucking playing that. I'll tell you that much.
The balls on
Oh.
Ubisoft.
Out of all the bullshit they're talking about lately, why the fuck would they take the time to do that?
60 FPS for a 12-year-old fucking game.
Didn't it already get remastered or no?
No, it never got remastered. remember it came out and it had all those. It literally had like 3 lists full of problems. It was like over 90 things that they fixed in each patch.
When I had the PS4, you had to turn the internet off so it could run better.
Yeah, because it tanked the frame rate. I remember that.
It did, yeah.
The frame rate that wasn't even existable. I don't know, man. Jesus Christ. I think it's a little too late to update that game. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Like you said, like what are they smoking to be like, all right, 60 Unity? It's like, who really wanted that? I really don't know if there's an Assassin's Creed fan that wanted that. They probably would have told you something else.
There's one guy who's like, "Yay!" One
Yeah.
little guy.
I can reinstall it finally. I
That
don't even
news,
think
that news came out today. So you know.
I gotta even check. I see if I own the disc. I don't even know if I have that anymore.
It's probably
I didn't
on
really
the
trade in a lot of my
probably
PS4
on PSN
stuff.
for like $5.
Right.
Can't
It's
be
not
that much
worth
money.
$5.
No.
Believe it or not, I didn't trade in like a lot of my PlayStation stuff, like my PS4 stuff. I didn't have a big physical collection anyway, but for that specific console,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's funny. We talked about that on this show, and here we are 12 years later
wow.
with an updated frame rate for that
When
same
did they
game.
announce that? This week? Just
They
randomly?
announced it today.
Like, what the fuck?
It's today.
That is the most random bullshit.
Yeah, 11 hours ago. Assassin's Creed Unity, free 60 FPS free 60 FPS PS5 upgrade. Finally. Finally.
Finally.
We've been waiting.
Oh, it hits tomorrow. Oh, so it hits today. This was yesterday, so this hits today. The news comes from the wider update. And Black Flag Remake was officially announced, but they have nothing else to announce.
Resynced or whatever it's called.
Yeah. We know some of you have been waiting a long time, so get ready to re-experience the 18th century Paris and Arno's fancy parkour moves.
Parkour.
The guy didn't spell it right. Parkour moves with some smoothness on consoles under the 60 FPS headline.
What the fuck?
I hope Ghost Recon Wildlands is like, that game's 100 years old too.
They did that for Wildlands?
No, they're going. Someone says, I hope they do that for Wildlands next.
Oh.
Honestly,
I mean, that should already be.
This was peak of traditional Assassin's Creed.
Oh my god.
I'm reading Reddit.
Well,
People are responding.
Those people weren't alive in 2014.
Unity is one of the best true Assassin's Creed titles.
See, but they were
No
kids
way.
when that game was probably new. So
I
they
can't
don't even
believe
know.
I can't believe they're still updating it 12 years after release. That's what the guy just said.
I mean, that's true. It's like, what the fuck?
The fact that they even put, I mean, I know it's just like an INI file, but still, the fact that they even like did that is insane.
It was just not like what you expect to wake up to. Like, oh yeah, let me check the news. Oh, Unity's getting 60.
They announced
What?
a new DLC for their for the Division 2
Our
or something as well.
Dude, our thumbnail. I took the 4 guys from Assassin's Creed Unity. I PNG'd it so that there was no background, and I put them in front of like the World Wide Web with the Ethernet cable unplugged. Like that was our thumbnail for that show.
I forgot about that.
Because you couldn't even fucking connect. These guys, they bought it at midnight and they couldn't play it. Let me see. What else are these guys saying? Everyone gives Ubisoft so much shit, but they do this regularly.
Regularly? What?
Meanwhile, games like Red Dead 2, Shadow of War, and Arkham Knight are locked at 30.
Well, yeah, I guess they do it regularly then. Lies.
Man. It's still a gorgeous game despite the flaws. It's about time. Unity at 60 FPS is going to make parkour feel so much better. This is the same guy. What the fuck? I've never played Assassin's Creed before in my life. Is this a good one to start with?
No.
Not really.
Damn, I got this for Christmas when I was 17 and tried to give it 100%. Gave up because it was too tedious. Can't believe it was long ago. I'll be 30 in a few months.
I mean, it's basically me.
That
I
was
just turned
probably
30, but
that was either
you know,
Brandon or Kyle that wrote that.
yeah, we're all pretty much the same age, so it's
this guy wrote, and the resolution will be 240p.
What did they put out in the Xbox One era? They put out Unity, Syndicate, Origins, Odyssey. Valhalla was on Xbox One. That's fucking nuts. And
Finally.
so it was.
Maybe I'll actually finish it this time.
If you didn't get it on PC by now and you wanted to play this game, I don't know what to tell you. I beat Origins and Mirage.
This
I think
guy's
those were the last.
This guy's angry because it's not gonna be for PS4. The patch. My girlfriend and I have been trying to play it together, and I'm the one with the PS5, and she has the PS4 next to me. Will they scan any sort? It can't do it, you dumb fuck.
Can we just
Why
not
do
worry
these
about
people
co-op
not-
in this game? Because
Why does people not know what fucking consoles they have? Unity needs to be ported to Switch 2. Yeah, right.
No.
He. I entirely forgot it was on PS4 and Xbox One.
it was only on
That's what
those
somebody
and
wrote.
PC. Let's not forget Stadia.
Is it even on Steam or is it only on the Ubisoft?
It was
app?
only on Ubisoft, and I think they
Oh,
took it
God.
offline. These guys are arguing that it can run on the Switch 1, and everyone's like, no. Man, the
mean-
people on all these people online are fucking dumb. Holy shit.
If I for some reason got the urge to play Assassin's Creed like the originals, I would probably just play them on PC if it's like attainable.
When is the Bloodborne patch? Somebody wrote
Never.
because you know Ubisoft
Dickheads.
did Bloodborne.
Yeah, they're just trolling.
I played a few years ago and absolutely loved it. Oh man, I don't know. There's a lot of delusional people out there. Holy shit. Why not PS4? Because it can't run it, you dumb fuck.
Why not PS4? Just give it up.
Dude, throw the PS4 in the goddamn garbage.
GameStop probably give you like $100 for it.
DJ,
80
what's up?
bucks.
Kinjara, what's going on? The last time we brushed our teeth, 1979.
Damn.
Is that Smashing Pumpkins?
None of us were alive to do that.
It looks like they're on Steam. The first one's director's cut. That's $5. Second one's $5.
They're on Steam, but you still need to download the Origin thing.
What?
Yeah.
The Ubi Connect
Read-
or whatever. it's
read
called.
the, read the fucking Uplay. Read the thing. It tells you right in the beginning.
What?
Yeah, it's a scam. Like, don't do it.
Fucking
Just play
dickheads.
that games on console. This way you don't have to worry about that launcher.
Yeah.
Have you ever really had the craving to play this game that you're never gonna want to play?
No,
this
not
game?
this game. I was just thinking, like, what if I wanted to play like the first 4? Let's just say, because I do like those games.
Well, they're redoing 4, and I think the other ones have frame boost.
Yeah, like I would just get the collections on PS5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Unity, I think I still have the disc hanging around somewhere, but
Oh, you could pop that
Not-
in tomorrow or
Yeah.
later today and play it
Yeah.
at 60. Maybe it'll actually fucking work 12 years later.
I still have my save. I mean, I got all my PS4 saves.
What do you guys think about the Marvel Maximum Collect? We talked about this last week, man. We think it's awesome.
What is it?
They're putting you weren't here, that's right. They're putting the X-Men arcade game from when I was a kid. They're putting it online with in a Marvel collection. It's gonna have the Spider-Man games from back in the day.
What?
Yeah, and some of the Super Nintendo games and all that shit. They're basically
that's
doing what
awesome.
Turtles did, but with the X-Men stuff. We both
Yeah, that
have
sounds dope.
we both have PS5s and we need games besides GTA. Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, DJ. I noticed that PlayStation 4 is still in my car. My wife was supposed to mail it to you, and then she forgot, went on vacation, and put it in my car, and then I had noticed, oh, it's in my car. So I have to get that out to you. I'm sorry about that. The comment was about Gideon brushing his teeth, and Leon is gold. He has cemented himself and Nick Apostolides in RE history forever. Well, guess what? Naked Gideon. I said naked.
Gideon.
No,
Not yet.
because listen, in WWF, they had naked Midian. He wore a fanny pack and he wrestled like that. That's why I said naked Gideon by accident. Just put a fanny pack on him, I guess. No, they're not cemented in history. Get out of here with that. Nick Apostolides, he needs to change his name. My friend swapped from Xbox to PS5 after seeing Microsoft did nothing about RE9 crashing on the Series X. Wow. That's okay, Karai.
That's the one
That's the
console I don't
Xbox
have
way.
it for.
Just wait. Wait till they fix it for fucking 3 years. How about that?
That's the one console I don't own it for.
Don't worry about it. You're not missing anything.
Why bother?
Get it when it's $10. What game are more excited for Wolverine or 007? I'm more excited for Wolverine. 007 looks pretty fucking dumb.
Wait, there is a humongous thread about this game crashing on Xbox.
Really?
That's a big problem right now. A lot of people on Instagram were talking about it.
Did you get any crashes when Jeff was playing?
I got none. But we're not that far in. What happened was we got the game early, but I started playing it on all the consoles like a fucking idiot. And that's why I didn't beat the game until you guys showed up. And I had to use cheats because I was like, I'm like 4 days in and I can't beat this game yet because I started it on everything. So whatever, it's done. I beat it today legit on PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro, PS4 Pro, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
PS5 Pro, and it is a beautiful game.
Why isn't this on PS4?
Fuck PS4.
This is the first Ari not to be on PS4 in this era.
Thank God.
Yeah, why is
You
my
know they
PS4
wanted to
Pro
put it
sound like
on
it's
there
gonna shoot
too.
off?
Oh yeah, they wanted to.
They totally wanted to do it.
They wanted
One's on Switch 2. Why can't it one on PS4?
Oh, PS4 Pro.
Because it's time to throw that piece of shit out.
My base PS4 from 2013.
It's too early. It's too early.
13 years
Too early to
later.
upgrade. Fuck you. Too early.
It's too
My
early.
500 gig base PS4.
Listen to me. Go get a job and just go out and buy shit. Like, I'm sick of these stupid idiot people. Oh, it's too early to upgrade. Ooh, it's too early for a new machine. It's 6 fucking years. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I feel this gen has just started. Well, you're feeling your dick because that's just not the case. I'm sorry. We're all been sitting here for 5 years eating bullshit.
Yeah, PS4 Pro explode when Fat Man appear on screen.
I don't even know.
Knows.
I have no idea what he just said. My ex runs
PS4
hot.
and 480p.
My ex runs hot as fuck playing RE9. Well, you should have bought it on PlayStation. What the hell are you doing?
Who bought it on Xbox?
RWK. And then he's gonna get mad when Xbox pulls the plug.
RWK. Sounds like you don't like it anyway.
Yeah.
What is that about?
It looks fucking beautiful on my Switch 2. They really didn't raise the bar. I mean, it's on low settings, man. Don't fall into the doom trap.
I am impressed.
They got
with
it to
the
run.
The fact that
They
they
got it to run.
targeted 60 frames is pretty good. Like they could have just
Well,
said,
it also gives you faith for 2, 3, and 4 remake.
Well, those games should run better regardless because those games are a little bit older. But yeah,
Generation.
now that this sold a shit ton, yeah, you're gonna get those other games for sure, and they're gonna run a lot better anyway.
It's more mind blowing to me that literally I was playing Pokemon Fire Red and I just jumped into Resident Evil. Like the fact that you can do that is just amazing in and of
No, it's
itself.
awesome.
Yeah.
And you were showing me that on your Switch. I'm like, man,
My home
Ain't
screen,
bad.
Mario Galaxy, Resident Evil 9. Like, how is that possible?
Right.
it's awesome.
Just wait. The Xbox motto. I'm opposite. My PS5 runs hot. LOL. Killing games, my machine.
Also depends where you have your system. You can't just put it in like a cabinet and hope to God that it's going to be okay.
If a non-cloud version of RE2, yes, they are going to make them eventually. It's going to happen. Anthony doesn't know as much as we don't know. But we know that they are going to be looking at that now. After seeing how much money this thing sold on Switch, they're going to throw everything Resident Evil on Switch. And you know what? You're going to pay $40 for each game again. So get ready.
They should do another pack for like $90 with the 3 games. That'd be sweet.
And they're going to put this game on the iPhone. So that's going to be something else. No RE9 on PS4 Pro. That's stupid. No, we don't need it on there.
No, we don't.
We don't need it on there.
We're making a joke. We don't actually want it on there.
We do not want it on there. You do
But it could
realize that RE4 remake, it runs beautifully on the PS4 Pro. However, it's still held back by the fucking hard drive. Games have evolved past that. So
No, it's not time. It's too soon.
it's too soon. Don't worry.
You know what I did notice, by the way, speaking of hard drives? The load times on the Switch 2 are longer than the PS5, obviously, but just so you guys know.
Wait, what did you say?
The load
The
times.
times on Switch 2 are longer than the PS5.
Well, yeah,
Weird.
no shit. You're running on a fucking
Yeah.
handheld.
That's what I said. I was like, obviously, but I'm sure people out there are going to be like, why does it take so long?
Well, yeah, you're running on a SD card, for Christ's sakes.
Express?
Yeah, it makes it a little bit faster. Not that much faster. Shit.
The PS5 is quick. Like, it's just immediate.
Yeah, it is.
It's a split second on the Pro. Jeez. Crazy.
That could happen, Kanjira. We don't know. I'm sure it will. He wants the OG RE2 on N64 on the Switch Online mature service, which it could happen. Capcom likes money, so they'll do it. Anything else in our topics? What's going on? Anything else?
I think we covered all the stuff we had in the description.
You better double check because I can't. I can't check.
Yeah, it's the Xbox thing. Sony pulls a plug on PC. It's just the end of Nexxus. Resident Evil 9, Game of the Year, and 5 million sold. So,
Well, Anthony gave it a 9.0. He gave the game a 9. I gave it a 10. What are you giving this, Frank? Did you beat it yet? You beat it, right?
I beat it on Switch and PS5.
Oh, okay.
I give it a 10. I have to go with a 10 because you made a great point, and I was thinking this too. It's an actual like full game that runs and works, and it's the best game out right now. So you have to give it a 10. There's nothing that could beat this game right now. Now, will that change tomorrow when I get Pokemon? Yes. No, I'm kidding. But I definitely give it a 10. 10 out of 10.
Right, 9's dead to me. Long live Pokemon.
Yeah.
Stevie, what are you giving this game?
I'll round it up to 9.
Oh, yeah? Why are you giving it a 9?
Because the writing at the end is highly questionable. Got some
I would
flat
say
holes now.
what makes sense the most, it's like gameplay is like basically like it's almost a 10 out of 10 besides the pacing stuff here and there. And then the story is like 9 out of 10.
I
for some
put a
of the
poll in the
stuff
chat.
at the end.
What do they want, 9 or 10?
Well, plus the other thing, it's hard to say a lot right now because I'm not trying to spoil it
Yeah.
for a few people. in the
Spoiler
chat.
territory, but also
Spoiler, Barry's a bad guy at the end and gets killed.
no.
Turns
yeah,
out
I
that
basically-
motorcycle Leon was riding was Barry's the whole time.
It was very wary.
Spoiler, that maniac comes back from what was the guy who ran into the woods in RE0?
Oh,
That guy? He's back.
Oh, yeah, Billy,
Billy?
yeah.
Dude,
Billy comes
if that
back.
motherfucker wasn't dead already, he's fucking dead now.
He's dead now.
Because there's no way
60 years old.
that
in the
motherfucker
woods.
ran out of the woods and he had that virus and he's never coming back.
Oh,
No,
that's right. I didn't even think of that. He has the Raccoon City syndrome.
Yeah,
for
so he's
sure.
fucked.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
And he's escaping
Well,
the
there's a
cops,
lot
and the
of-
cops have the virus, the
There's
antivirus.
a
So
lot
there
of
you
like
go.
open questions to like what happens.
Carlos is fucking dead. They're all dead.
Yeah, how do they distribute Elpis?
They
So,
can't.
There wasn't very much of it there.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I thought they were gonna rip off Resident Evil Final Chapter where they just hit the button and it like releases the freaking thing in the air. Like I thought they're gonna just
Yeah,
pull one of those.
Enjoy finding
Well,
a
you know-
detonator parts. Oh, I found them all right. It was a pain in the ass, but I found them.
You can actually get through that part really quick if you go exactly in the route, because you don't. There's a bunch of stuff you don't need to do.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't upgrade
The-
any of my fucking guns and I beat the game. I didn't even use the Requiem at the end. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Because I was trying to save my money to get infinite ammo.
There were some bits that were like I'm not a fan of the zombie mortar section. I think that thought that
yeah.
was stupid.
That was ridiculous.
I'm 50-50 on the soldiers coming in and you got to shoot them.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like, they're kind of harder on the harder difficulties because they shoot you and you get stun locked.
Well, the other thing that was stupid is you have the liquor in the thing and you can shoot that, but they just kind of stand around him while he's like clawing at them and they're just kind of like shooting them here and there. And you're just like, well, that was really uneventful.
Yeah, it I don't know. Like, but most of the time it wasn't annoying. Like there wasn't too many parts that felt like a chore every time I go back to them. It didn't seem that way, but I'm still essentially just gonna chill for the next week and like play it more and construct like the podcast thoughts and just like what I want to do.
Pokemon will always be a 10. That's true.
Hell yeah.
I might buy Fire Red.
Really?
I might do.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited about that. And well, why don't you talk about what we didn't talk about Pokemon Day, but do you want to talk about that, Frank, a little bit?
Yeah, you talk
Yeah,
about it. I'll be right back.
So the week before Pokemon Day, they announced Fire Red and Leaf Green were coming to the Switch 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And they are not in the service because you can connect them to, they're going to have home support, which is like
That's
the
awesome.
giant
Yeah.
Pokemon bank that connects like all your games
All your
together.
old shit. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Some guy actually made a video for you to get Pokemon from the GBA to the Switch 2. You need like a DS and like all this stuff. Like he was explaining
Yeah.
why they did that. But anyway,
But that's cool, though, that
GameStop
it's
sells
possible.
3DSs, by the way, for $400 used. I'm not even kidding.
Just for
Yeah.
that, probably.
Just in general, it's crazy.
people
Now
are
I know I
complaining
can
about
get
the
$400 next time I get one in.
people are complaining about the $20 price tag, and it's like when you first of all, the game itself, if you buy that game used, is like $200. So there's a whole bunch of reasons they did that. But anyway, so they announced so that came out right after the direct, and I barely even played it because obviously I've been playing Resident Evil, so I'm gonna get more into that. They showed more info on Pokopia, which that's the game that comes out tomorrow, and ironically, that is getting 9s and 10s, and it's actually the highest rated Pokemon game on Metacritic, and it's a spin-off. It's like an Animal Crossing, Dragon Quest Builders type, Minecraft type, like sandbox Pokemon game that comes out tomorrow. So they showed that, and that's only on the Switch 2. And there's people buying Switch 2s for this game, which I'm shocked at because it's not even a mainline game. They announced the new Pokemon games that are coming out, Generation 10, which are also only on Switch 2. But what's shocking is everyone thought it was coming out in the fall of 2026. They announced it for 2027. And those games usually always come out in November. So we might have a super long wait for the next Pokemon game. Which sucks.
It looks good, but it's just like making it wait.
Well, they fumbled Scarlet and Violet so badly that they literally like did the right thing here. As much as I hate to admit it, they needed to like take
Give themselves
a
some
step back.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you see the trailer for this game, it looks like a billion times better than Scarlet and Violet. Like as far as graphics, Scarlet and Violet were like a PS2 game. And they were really buggy and broken at launch. So this is good that they're doing this. Now, what Nintendo has slotted for this holiday, we have no idea. It's got to be a 3D Mario game or a Zelda game. Like there's no
something.
other...
Yeah.
It has to be something huge.
They've been on a good roll since the Switch 2 came out. So
yeah, every month they've had something pretty decent. So I mean, they'll probably do a direct this month. They usually do in like March. And they'll tell us what's coming out because we have no idea. I thought Pokemon was going to be the big seller this year, and it's not. It's not coming out. So, I mean, this new one's going to sell tomorrow, but I'm talking about for the holiday. So,
yeah,
They showed the new starter Pokemon for Gen 10. They look pretty good.
Zeno,
So yeah, I'm
would you like to dance?
Zeno. Can you catch all the Pokemon? So I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff going on, but yeah, Perry, you should try. They put Fire Red and Leaf Green on the site, so you could try it on your Switch.
Yeah, I
before
know.
You...
I got that. But you know what? All my Switches are in the basement, fucking packed away. So fuck that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But yeah. So
Oh.
we'll see what happens with Nintendo in this holiday. I'm very curious to see what they have to announce.
Xbox fanboy syndrome. Isn't that crazy?
Didn't they just do a indie showcase or something for the Switch?
Yeah, but it was like indie game. Literally, it was just indie games.
No, it's just I thought I remember seeing something for that.
But we don't know what. There's nothing past. I don't think they have anything past like May or that they've announced. So we have to see.
The motorcycle chase on Switch 2, Frank. Does it run at like 3 FPS?
Dude, okay, I was playing it in handheld. It's pretty bad. Like I should film it if I can get back up to it. But I mean, it was pretty rough.
Because we got it on screen now, and this is where I get killed. Because I didn't shoot in the right time.
I died like a bunch of times on Switch 2 at that part because one time I didn't shoot the dogs and they ate me. Then one time he blew me up. I didn't shoot him fast enough and he like, blew me up. It was crazy. But yeah, it runs pretty choppy and at least in handheld.
Even so, I do have the 30th special pack coming from Japan. So we'll see how that. I'll do a video on that as well.
Damn. Well, I have the 60th anniversary coming from Japan.
Wait, what year will that be? I'm afraid to find out.
I got it. He couldn't get it.
56.
In 2056, this game will be.
Can
60
we please talk about this picture one more time?
Yes.
This is Wes Craven when he passed away. So
What?
all right. We talked about this when it happened. That's all I know. Freddie said that Wes Craven passed away and he's crying. It's like, wouldn't he be happy? Guy's dead.
Why does he look like that? Like,
I don't know.
look at his. Why does he have a huge like ass? Like what? What the hell?
Press Freddy Krueger.
Wouldn't Freddie be happy he's in hell with him or something? Like,
I didn't really want you to get killed.
yeah.
That's so stupid.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, he kills someone.
Why'd you take it so seriously? I didn't actually want you to die.
Actually, apparently Robert Englund's doing one of the voices for that Pinocchio horror movie that's coming out.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, I can't remember if he's playing Geppetto or someone. But the trailer's out and it looks horrible.
Yeah. He fucked up, man.
For us to even do that movie, it's like, dude, you don't stuff like that.
All right. Any questions in the chat? We're gonna wrap it up in like 5 minutes. These guys gotta go to sleep. Anthony's gonna be walking to Las Vegas this weekend.
Yeah, I got to start walking on Friday and get there next month.
He's borrowing his friend's Aero BMX bike to ride over there.
He's gonna have a bike chase with Victor Gideon.
Yeah.
Just riding up buildings and stuff.
He's
You
gonna
know what?
he's gonna get his arm to get cut off. What?
How are they gonna do that in VR? Could you imagine how like weird that's gonna be?
You know, well, you know what they do? They're gonna make it like you play that like third person kind of in VR, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Well, that would be fucking funny if you see Victor Gideon's arm get cut off when he falls and it hits you in the face with the VR.
Because how do they do the minecart section in the remake?
I didn't get up to that yet.
Because in the original, they didn't make it like to where it was like in the cart. It was like a third person like view of it, if that makes sense. Like almost like you're just playing it like normal.
Right.
So I'm curious like how they would do that.
Well, it's funny about Zeno losing his head, Christy Brinkley. Wesker lost his head in RE1. If you play with Jill and you go back into the power room, you see his head cut off by a hunter. So
I wish we got
technically,
hunters in this.
that was kind of a little tribute to the first game.
I still don't understand how Victor got back to the thing at like
Tyrell, what's going on, man?
how did he get back
Well,
to
the
the
whole way.
lab?
Tyrell, he walked to the lab.
No, Victor.
Oh,
He just shows up like nothing ever happened. It's like, did
well,
you
he
not
lost his
see all
fucking
the stuff?
arm.
Yeah, and like, how did he? Leon was driving over cars and buildings, and Victor's just like, yeah, I walked here. Like, how did he get in? He just showed up.
He probably called a helicopter or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, or took a pipe underground.
I like
there
how
or
they
something.
faked out the helicopter guy. Oh, I'm not a zombie. My leg is fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Another useless.
What's funny is at first we
RE
thought
character.
in our first playthrough we thought that was Jeff Shine. It's not. It sounds like
Yeah,
him.
because it's that one line too. The rest of it, he doesn't sound like that. That one particular line, it
Yeah.
fucking sounds like Jeff Shine. Because that's so. I was like, is that Carlos in the fucking?
Why do these
trailer?
guys have all weird names like UFC fighters? Jeff Shine, Nick Apostoli. What do they hire people with weird last names?
Yeah,
I
they're
think the GAE. I don't know.
game ain't easy. Yeah, they're wrestlers that couldn't make it to NXT.
You know, that Roger Craig Smith guy does a bunch of voices in the Yakuza games. I thought of you,
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome. He's probably one of my favorite Chris Redfield actors.
Yeah, I like. Is that
He's
the guy
my
from
favorite.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's awesome. Bring
He did
him
5
back.
and 6 really well.
He better be in 10.
Yeah, he should be. Anthony.
He also played
you'll love him
Billy in a cutscene in Umbrella Chronicles. He actually plays Billy is played by 2 different people in Umbrella Chronicles. In one cutscene it's Roger Craig Smith, and then the next it's a different person.
Yeah,
Probably
you'll
couldn't
like him in New Dying Light because it's Kyle Crane, but like you get really pissed off Kyle Crane, and like, dude, he's just like full force in that role in the
That's
third
cool.
game. He's awesome. Like kind of a mixture of like Chris Redfield and Leon, basically, but like insanely pissed off.
Yeah.
So this guy
Yeah,
did
true
Leon's
Red
voice in
Field.
RE6.
No, that's Matthew Mercer.
Oh,
That's the
cool.
guy everyone wanted.
So
Yeah,
who's the
everyone
guy that
wanted
does
him.
his voice in this game? What did he do? RE4 remake?
Yeah, 2 and 4.
Oh, it's the same
Yeah,
guys
either-
too?
Yeah, he just kept making his voice deeper and deeper.
Right, okay. He did a good job.
Yeah, some people think it's too much, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah, there was some takes he sounded really good, and there was a few takes like his vocal lines were like kind of weird and like didn't match the others. But I don't blame Nick on that. I again blame whoever the hell
Direction.
this director is, because that was the same thing with RE4 remake. Like some of these takes are like, why the hell is that in the game?
Yeah. The kind you like.
Yeah.
The kind you like.
Ada in separate ways. When the chicken comes out of the oven, she's just like, "Bye, my pretty." Oh my god, that's the take you used.
When the hell does that happen?
In the DLC, when you're in the one house, there's a chicken in the oven. And you open the door, it flies out.
Oh. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You get an egg, man.
Eggman.
That's
But
not.
yeah, everyone's pretty positive about RE9 though, all across the board. So
Yeah, people would rate it 10%. I'm sorry. I said RE9 rating a 10 or a 9. 67% went with 10. 33% went with 9. So they're all loving this game. And that was 9 votes. Because everyone in the chat's a pussy that didn't fucking vote. There's like 20 people on a fucking chat.
We
they're
can't
like,
have them know
"Oh,
what we think.
yeah, I'm big leaguing this guy by not voting." No, you're just a fat slob.
I still want to call RE9 member berries because there's so much freaking nostalgia in the damn game.
RE9, Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Remember when Kendo was in the game? Oh, I remember.
How come Kendo's skeleton is there, but his daughter's skeleton isn't there?
I don't know.
Beats me.
Yeah, that part was kind of weird.
You're a culp.
And they showed the medicine they had for her, but they like only showed that piece of paper, the prescription paper, for like 2 seconds. So you had to like look really quick to see even what's said on the stupid thing.
I don't know. Really quick before we go, Scream is now a $1 billion franchise. So there will be another one.
Oh yeah.
But the ending on this one, I thought it was a good movie, but the ending is kind of falls flat.
Yeah, it's honestly, man, it's really one of those movies that I'm so like I want to like it so much. I almost want to see it again.
I still think it was
Just
better than
like-
4.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I mean, the ending sucks. Like, let's face it. I'm not saying the ending is better than 4, but I'm just saying that the movie itself was better than 4. That's what I thought. But I don't know. I thought it was.
So you would rank them? Would you rank them 1, 2, 3?
I would rank them in the
7.
order that they proceeded in. I wouldn't even bother with fucking moving shit around because they're all decent movies, except for, this one had a shitty ending. That's all it is. And 3 could have been a better movie. We all know that. But now Nev Campbell says she has an idea for 8. And she ran it by Kevin Williamson, and he said, we're doing that if we get to 8. So I don't know what her idea is, but I'd like to see what that is. Also, they filmed a coda. So they filmed an alternate ending where Stu is actually alive. And they showed it to test audiences, and they hated it. So he said, fuck it, I'm not jumping the shark for that one.
That would have been better, in my opinion. I don't know.
Well, it's out there. He confirmed that the code is out there. Like, I don't know if they'll put it on the 4K. Probably not, but that sucks. We won't be able to see that.
My friend was iffy on it though.
It's getting the RE9 because the price is high, $69.99. New releases, another RE9 games. You know what, Tyrell? I hope tomorrow Capcom raises it to $199.
Just because you brought light to
Just
it.
because you said that. I'm going to call them right now, and I'm going to tell them that you told me that.
I already know Shinji Mikami, guys.
I got him on speed dial. He'll call tomorrow and be like, we sold 5 million of these. We can raise the price now.
This game's, if any game is worth the money, this game's worth the money.
This game is worth the money.
Yes. Just don't give him any ideas. for 10.
They need 10 $10 bills for number 10.
Well, hopefully they don't screw that up because they need to go back to form with Chris and Jill and figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah, Jill's been missing forever, and Chris Redfield badly needs a win because they've absolutely just decimated his character.
I just thought of this. Instead of Code Veronica remake, what if they just make what if they make RE10, but it's with Claire and Chris? And it's like kind of a sequel to Code Veronica. What if they just do that instead? That would be crazy, right?
You never know.
Plans for me.
Maybe we'll get the bitch smack from Sherry to Claire and be like, "You never came back for me, you son of a bitch."
Oh, it's got to happen, dude. And
That is sad too, where you see Sherry sitting by the window and she's like, "Well, I guess Claire isn't coming back." Like,
is that
it's kind of crazy?
You said that show's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh yeah, where they have that Claire and Leon have a disagreement at the end. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Is it an anime or is it like an actual cartoon?
No, it's like the CGI movie.
CGI.
Oh, okay.
It's basically the length of one CGI movie cut up into 3 episodes or 4 episodes. So
Okay.
it really didn't have to be a show. They just called it a show, but it's canon.
All right, so I have Netflix. I'll watch it.
What is it called?
Infinite Darkness.
Yeah, because the last one I saw was the one when they were in the prison when they all showed up. Remember that? We
Yes.
talked about that.
Yeah, that's after.
If Infinite Darkness, Death Island takes place after that.
So they don't talk in Death Island? I know Jill was a bitch in that movie to Chris in Death Island.
Jill? Remake Jill in general is a freaking bitch. That's why I hate what they did to her.
Doors
I'm
locked.
trying to remember if they interact in that. Because Infinite Darkness takes place between 4 and 5.
Yeah, Leon and fucking.
So Death Island is a lot later. Death Island is the latest, later in the timeline, post RE6 in the timeline.
I had that on fucking Blu-ray. Don't I have it on 4K or something? Or was that only Blu-ray?
That had 4K.
Then I have it on 4K. It's sealed wherever it is. I got a steel book of it sealed somewhere.
Some people don't like it as much.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the Avengers right there, right? That's the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time we see Jill and Leon together. It's not the first time they meet, but they at least work together, which is cool.
And then Chris beats the shit out of him because that's his girlfriend.
I just find it hilarious that she's still wearing the same clothes basically from RE3 remake.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell were you guys thinking?
Yeah, Jill deserves better in a game.
Back the old model for her, not this freaking RE3 remake look.
Yeah, put her back in the Stars outfit. Okay, so really quick. What do you think they grabbed at the end of this? Without giving too much away.
I think it's
the guy.
The guy's head.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, because if you look above, look at the top part where they're walking, it's literally where that platform fell.
Right.
It's that same room. Or same, what it was a room, I guess. Now it's destroyed, but and then they took out the other BSA members and they said, the wolves are going to come, which is Chris's squad, is the Hound Wolf squad.
Right.
So they're trying to get that shit before they come in.
Yeah, so they're going to clone that dude.
Possibly.
Yeah. We know where this is going.
Or is that not leading into 10? It's leading into DLC. And no DLC has been confirmed, and people online are going to say otherwise. It's just typically they do gold editions, but sometimes how long they make people wait for gold editions has been
6 months.
Varied. It could be 6 months, it could be a year.
Yep.
So we just gotta be patient. But
especially with the amount of money they just made off of this game, even if they weren't sure if they're doing one, that I guarantee you, Capcom was like, "Yeah,
bro, 5 million.
Get that deal up now."
5 million units in less than a week, and it's the first week in. You're not even a full week in yet. That's crazy. Of course, they're gonna make DLC.
Streaming it and making videos on it. That sells the game also.
A
Yeah.
million copies a day since it's been out.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Honestly,
There
it
will
did
be
so
DLC,
well.
no
I wouldn't be
problem.
surprised if they told them to do like 3 DLCs at this point.
I'll
Yeah, well,
fucking
it
play them
depends.
all, man. As long as
Yeah,
they're
it
not.
depends if they're gonna do it like banned footage or they do it like Shadows of Rose, where it's just one. You know.
No,
we'll
not
see.
Shadows like Rose. I don't want to deal with Annabelle dolls.
Yeah, just make it like separate ways where it's just like a legit story thing.
See you. See you. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was a horrible DLC. I mean, it was good up until that point with the dolls. It just got fucking annoying. Yes, I'll take DLC out the S for this, and I'll pay extra. Just do it. I think that would have to lead into 10. I really do. If they grab that dude's head, they got to lead to 10. Because that's got to be the battle with Chris.
Yeah, that's got to be it, man.
Got to be it. They got to do that thing and bring Spock back, and then him and Chris go at it one last time.
Yeah, makes sense. Especially because it's weird because it's like here 8 ends on that cliffhanger, and then they just basically, you know, with RE9, they're like, oh, don't even worry about that. That has nothing to do with this. But then like his squad shows up, and you're just like, all right, like I wasn't expecting these guys to show up here.
Well, they do talk about BSAs having disagreements with the North American branch, and there is a division. So I think in that division is where that corruption comes in. So they mention it, but we don't see them use BOWs. But some people were fucking around with the dead BSAA soldiers that were on the ground, and if you actually look through their helmet, they look infected.
Oh,
I don't know if that was on purpose or that's just a placeholder.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting, you know, like how they're touching on it, but not really, you know, and maybe Chris's DLC will, if there is Chris DLC. So
Or whoever.
that's why it's tough to judge the story as a whole, because you have to wait for DLC, but then you also have to judge it by itself. And it's so anticipated now that you got to spend an extra $10 to get DLC.
right.
Another critique about the game is, where the fuck's Mercenaries? Where's the extra
Well,
shit?
Hunk's dead. We don't get it anymore.
That has nothing to do with that.
Well, he's the
Minigame.
leader of mercenaries.
The game
Nope.
doesn't have a lot of extra content on the back end, like a normal RE. So maybe the
That's
DLC
why I
will
said with
change
the
that.
challenges too. It's like there's usually way more challenges to that game.
Yeah, so little light on the back end of extra stuff, but hopefully the DLC should fix that. But you know, we'll see.
That's the thing with the story. It's like you gotta see what they're gonna do with RE5 remake, and then of course like some of the other things. It's like I guess they could be technically fixed in DLC or just addressed in 10. And yeah, like I was telling these guys before the show started, the whole thing with the commander, when you go back, his body's
Chunky
not there
Hunky.
anymore.
From Chunky to Hunky.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, so
Maury.
it's weird that
was
his
an
body
episode of
just-
Maury, from Chunky to Hunky.
Yeah, so it's a little weird that his body just gets up and runs away at some point.
Please, he had to go to the bathroom, Stevie.
He had to pee out the Elpis.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying, you know, that sometimes like the game will do that, where it does delete the bodies at a certain point, and Hunk could have been that, or it could have been on purpose. You know, Hunk did have Raccoon City syndrome. If you zoom in on his hand when the fight's done, you could see that he was also infected.
Well,
So he was going to
Yeah.
die either way.
Well, someone was bringing up that since he's basically like some crazy soldier, he might be enhanced with some other virus or something. So like, who knows? Like Xeno, when his arm gets cut off and just basically like
Yeah,
reattaches itself, like it could have been some situation like that possibly.
yeah, man, we shall
Who
see.
the hell knows?
All right, I got to tell you something. I don't know if you bought Grace in Fortnite, Anthony, but I think she's on her way out in a couple.
Are you serious?
Another day or so. Yeah, they're not in that
Oh,
long. However, I will say, Leon and Claire should be in right now. I'll tell you right now. Let me get to the shop.
I'm
up.
literally,
Yeah, let me know
I'm
because I
literally
will
putting
get them
the game
before
on
I go
right
to
now.
bed. Yeah, I'll get them before I go to bed.
Here, let me see.
Game would load.
Today's best. Let's see.
I think I saw somewhere they go in at 4 a.m.
I'm
Yeah, they
checking
weren't
right
in
now.
there a few hours ago.
I think they took Grace out.
No,
No
she's
way.
still here
Where? I don't see it.
in the Fortnite drop section
Wait, let's see.
next to a bunch of shoes. It doesn't say it's her last day either, so she must have another day or two
Fortnite
left.
drops. I see a bunch of stupid characters. Oh, she's right here. She leaves on the 7th at 7 p.m. So, Anthony, if I were you, I'd get Grace right now and Leon and Claire, what, 4 a.m. you said?
That's what I saw earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see them in here yet.
And
Please, thanks for the heads up.
and they're not in that long. Like, they're in for like a day or two. So you better grab them.
I still can't believe they didn't put Leon in there already.
I have Jill, Chris, Leon, Claire. I have all of them. And I got Grace. So I'm good. Batman Beyond looks badass, though. I don't know if I want to spend the money on him.
I wish they would put Wesker in.
He might go in. You never know. I never watched Batman Beyond, but the fucking character looks awesome over here. Looks awesome. If I could speak.
Owls.
I haven't drank anything this whole show. So usually I have a bunch of water. Oh wait, maybe I did drink water. Never mind. I haven't had water in a little bit. I'll just say that.
Yeah, it's weird. They just announced the date for the Hi-Fi Rush physical copies.
For what? Xbox?
Trying to see all the systems it's got it for.
Cam May, what's up, buddy? We should play as Xeno. You can if you buy it on PC and mod it. I used to watch Batman Beyond when I was little. Yeah, well, I was a kid too, but I wasn't really watching that. Wesker has 7 minutes to spare. Meanwhile, Xeno says he has no time. Well, I mean, he's literally dying from the fucking raccoon virus.
Yeah, he was infected too.
I only see a physical edition for PS5, not even Xbox. Maybe that's their way at getting back for Xbox for what they did to Tango.
Hang on a second. I'm reading something before we go. Okay. This. Oh, what's this? Isn't this funny? Sony is pulling out of PC ports, but 31 minutes ago, Wario posted this. DualSense wireless controller with USB cable for PC available at Best Buy.
I saw that.
One that's
New
for
package.
$75 or whatever.
New packaging with USB cable. PC ready for non-Sony games in the future. Yeah, he took that shot. You see that right there?
Yeah.
PC ready for non-Sony games in the future. That was funny. I'm just going to check and see what he's got, and then I guess we'll head off. We don't have any questions, right? Any questions?
Turns.
If you're going to ask now. USB 3.0 Type C DVD RW burner is $9.99 on Whoop. Excuse me.
I tried to buy it, but it was sold out.
It says I can buy it right now. What are you talking about?
Came back.
Oh, it
I
says
was gonna
sold
get
out.
one as a backup.
A disk drive is a backup drive. Metroid
'cause I
Prime
only-
4 Beyond Switch 2 is $54.99 on Woot. You son of a bitch.
Not bad. Yeah, I don't have a disc drive out here. Only have one in
Jurassic
toy.
Park Classic Games Collection, $749 on Xbox. Delisting
they
March
can't-
31st.
They can't lower it on Switch.
I want it on Switch.
Yeah, me too.
And if they don't, on the 30th, I'm buying a fucking thing for $30. I don't even care. Apple MacBook Neo. 8 gigs of RAM. Get the fuck out of here. And they want $600? What are they on crack?
Yes.
Ugh, stupid fucks. I got the Galaxy Watch. I like the Apple Watch better. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
Speaking of watches, they didn't really show Leon's watch too much in that game, did they? Showed that thing once.
No. Why would they show us watch? What is wrong with you?
Spent $2,000 for it.
It wasn't 2,000. It was 200,000.
That was his Porsche.
It's Porsche. Okay, give me this. Give me that. Chat room. All right, I guess we're gonna run because nobody's got questions, and these guys have to go to sleep. I want to thank you all for watching tonight. Appreciate it. And again, before we leave, the Shills. There they are. All the names are all these paid Shills by Microsoft are on the list here. So don't listen to any of these guys. All right, we're out of here. Everyone,
Yes.
take care. Good night, and have a good one.
Guys, have a good night.
Bye.
See you
Peace.
later,
Peace
guys.
out,
Have a
guys.
great week.
Night.
Later.
Have fun, Anthony. All right, guys, we're done. We're out of here. Shout out to Anthony. Hope he has a great time in Las Vegas for his little movie premiere. He'll talk about that next time he's on here. I don't know if he's going to be on next week. He might be on the week after. I don't know. But check that out, and that's pretty much it. Also, I want to mention. I always mention channels, and I always fucking forget to mention Gaming Ain't Easy. Check out Gaming Ain't Easy every Tuesday night. I'm on the show. I'm on the panel, hosted by Proto Foxy, Wicked Hot, and myself. And shout out to Sir X-Man. I know he's trying to get better. So we want him back immediately. So if you're listening, he has been watching the shows, I've been told. So we miss you and want you back, buddy. So whenever he's ready, he'll be back. Prayers to him and shout out to him. We miss him. We miss him big time. You have no idea. All this stuff is happening. We can't even talk to him about it yet. So shout out to him. And yeah, check out Gaming Ain't Easy every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's when we go live. So, all right, everyone, take care. Have a good one.